You've been cooking picanha wrong your whole life, Guga, and I came all the way here to show you how to do the best tasting picanha you've ever had.
This man has big balls to say that to me. This is my good friend, Malcolm Reed, and he is the legend behind How to Barbecue Right. And the fact that you've been saying that I cook wrong and you had the balls to say that, I respect you.
Traditionally, you would cut it into steaks, season it simply with salt, and cook it hot and fast. I'm gonna cook it Texas style, like they do a brisket. I'm not gonna overcook it, and it's gonna be sliced a lot like brisket, but it's gonna melt in your mouth. It's gonna have this beautiful crust on it. And
do you do any trimming at all?
Yes. So you know, when we do a brisket, I like a 1/4 inch trim on my brisket. So it's real similar to that, and I'm sure, is that how you do it?
That's exactly how I do it.
So that's what I'm gonna do. So you can see it's already about the right thickness. As you get over in the middle, you wanna take some of this down. And I'm just trying to even that fat out. When I cook it over lower heat, it caramelizes that fat. It gets crunchy with the seasoning I put on it.
And this would be the same exact technique you're using for brisket too?
Yes. It's just kind of round it out just a little bit, just to give me a good little aerodynamic piece of meat so it's starting to look kind of like a brisket point. So now we've got our picanha shaped.
Yeah, you're right. I've never done that to
You've
my
never
picanha. No. I think
right.
if I do that in Brazil, they might just say that you're no longer Brazilian.
They may not let me come to Brazil when they see me cooking picanha like this.
Very
but
true.
There's more than one way. So we're ready for seasoning now. Traditionally, it would be just salt, but I'm going the Texas way, and I've got a seasoning where it's coarse black pepper, coarse flaky salt, a little bit of herb, but not much.
And why you want coarse?
So it makes a bark. It's all about the texture on the outside. It's gonna have a little crunch to it. It's gonna give us flavor, but it's also gonna give us texture, which when you bite into it, that's all the difference. It's something that's special or something that's just ordinary. Then whatever's left on the board, we can take the picanha and just kind of dab it. That way we're getting all the edges
and not
coated,
wasting any seasoning.
Not wasting any seasoning. We just need to let it sit here 15, 20 minutes while we fire up a pit.
Perfect. In the meantime, let me show you what I'm about to do with it. If you are cooking picanha for the very first time, do not do this. I recommend you cooking it as a steak, and all my audience have seen me done it many, many times. So I want to cut in thin steaks, and I'll cut it with the grain first. Take this one out. Now this is great, and the reason it's great is because the thinner you cut them, the more people you can serve. So it's absolutely perfect. And we need to actually make them much smaller than already is. So I'll get a few steaks here. Now, just like you, I like to actually do exactly what you did there, which is just to leave that 1/4 inch of fat, and we're gonna use this. So this right here is a perfect steak for pan frying. I'm gonna cut it even smaller because it will be easy to manage on the pan. Now, unlike traditional style with only salt, for this recipe, you must add additional flavor, and I'll tell you why. There's no smoke, there's no nothing. So you gotta add extra seasoning to compensate. I'm gonna start with this one here first. Tell me what this has.
AP, it's salt, pepper, garlic.
Love it. And then we're gonna go a little bit for color. This one, a hot barbecue rub, what does that one has?
So it's basically a barbecue blend that's heavier on the heat. So if you like a little spice, you're gonna like that rub.
And then you got another one over here, which
This is all about texture. If you like crust, just like we put on the picanha over here, there's a lot of dehydrated onion and garlic and herbs in this one. So it's not too salty, but it's more of a texture and flavor. So you're gonna get a little bit of the best of both worlds using those combinations. So Guga, whenever I'm cooking picanha or any large cut of meat that I don't want to overcook, I gotta use a thermometer, man.
Yeah, definitely. I have right here the Typhus Sync Gold Duo.
I'm just gonna grab one of the probes.
Yeah, as soon as you take it off, you see that? It immediately goes in, tells you the temperature.
So what I want to do is I want to get this probe in the thickest part of the picanha so it gives us an accurate temperature the whole time. We're gonna know what it is. Once we put it out on the pit, we can stand back, watch it right here.
Exactly.
Know exactly what the temperature is.
And you can also watch it in the app too.
Yeah, awesome. So I just stuck it kind of right in the middle. I know that probe's about here in this thickest part. That's perfect. We can't overcook it now.
All right, Malcolm, so what do you want to use to cook it?
I want to use that right there.
This?
Yes, this is a gateway drum. So it's based on a 55-gallon drum. And what they do is they have a charcoal basket down inside. That's where you put your fuel, and then you put your cooking grates up above it. And the distance is what makes it a pit, a smoker. And we're gonna control the temperature by our side vents. And the way they work, you open them up a little bit and it draws air to the bottom down to the fire. And then we have an exhaust vent on the top. So it's pulling the heat, the smoke, up from the bottom, up around the picanha, and then out the lid. And that's what's gonna allow us to make some really good smoked, authentic barbecue. It's gonna be the best picanha you've ever ate.
Wow, he keeps saying that. Malcolm, we need to set a temperature. What exactly do you want it to be your final internal temperature?
The final internal, I want to get it to about 128 degrees.
Sounds good. In the meantime, I gotta render some fat in order to do this correctly. Now, when you render fat, you don't want to have it too high because it burns, and then, from my experience, it tastes bitter. So I got it nice and hot first, but then I'll put it low because I don't want it to burn. So now we just leave this for a little bit.
Well, I think my grill's ready, so let's go check it out.
Okay.
The smoker's right where we want it. I want it to be between 275, 300 right in there. My picanha is going on fat side up first. We will flip it because I want it to cook even.
Okay.
But I want to put it right in the dead center. We've got our thermometer probe inside so we can watch the temp. Now with these drum smokers, you want to get that lid back on quick. The more oxygen we introduce, the faster it's going to climb in temp, and we want to hold it down because this is a low and slow cook. It's not a fast, real hard cook.
And you keep saying it's going to be the best picanha of my life.
The best.
You have a lot of confidence. All right, let me check my render fat and see if it's ready to go. Look at that, we got everything nicely rendered, and here's what I like to do now. I just like to strain it because these right here, they taste good. And I'm gonna start fat side down. Fat side down this as well, and I'll kind of stack them next to each other.
Support themselves.
Exactly. So yeah, the name of the game here is kind of a patience, but you see, I'm getting the caramelization that I want. You don't want to burn the fat because then it's not good. So I'm just gonna lay them down. They're all basting on their own fat. Now, we'll just cook them one side each. I'll go ahead and flip this one here already. Look at that. It's looking nice and golden. So right about 130, 132, that's more or less where I want it. So that means that I want to take it out. Now I'll just let it rest for a little bit. And we'll cut it up and we're gonna eat it.
So we're about 114 internal, but that still, I need to flip it over so I can get it cooking even. You know, we started this picanha at fat side up. I wanna get it fat side down so those hot coals can render and crisp it up. That's gonna give us nice texture.
How long is that gonna take, Malcolm?
It's not gonna take long because now we're looking at our doneness time. So as that fat starts rendering, it's gonna climb pretty quick. That's where your good thermometer comes in. So you're gonna be monitored on the phone. I've got the base unit. Everything looks good.
And we'll let it do its thing.
Let it do its thing.
One of the things I love about this thermometer is that I don't have to be in the house in order to monitor the cook. So take a look at this app right here, which tells me everything. Now the base must be near the cooker, but the app can be anywhere in the world and you can monitor your cook. And accuracy is a big one. These dual wireless probes each have 6 sensors built in on them. So you're getting very precise readings for both internal meat temperatures and ambient cooking temperatures. Here I can see the actual temperature of the cook. Down here, I see my target temperature, and over here, I see how hot the smoker actually is. It gives me everything I want in one place. And I can actually see if the graph is going down, so if I need more charcoal, it tells me everything I need to know. If you're interested, check the link on the description, and with Father's Day right around the corner, and the Prime Day promotion running through June 18 to the 26th, this is a great time to pick one up. Use code GUGABBQ10 for an extra 10% off for a limited time. Now, let's check on those picanha. Here's how they cut picanha in Brazil, especially thin cuts like this, okay? We actually stack them up and then we just slice them. I mean, take a look at it, everybody. I say enough talk, let's go for a bite.
Let's do it.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. So much flavor.
A lot of flavor. And all the flavor comes from 2 things, the seasoning and also the fat.
Juicy, beefy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like every time I take a bite, it's just like juices squirting everywhere. You know what I mean? Easy way to make picanha. Anyone can make it at home. Now let's try yours.
All right, let's get it.
So that picanha was pretty good. Now I'm very excited to try yours.
That's right. Our fat should be right where we want it now. So if you'll do me the honors of grabbing that lid.
Oh, look at that. You see this? This one was missing from mine.
So we've got the real deal. Now we're gonna put it on here and rest it because it's reached our target temp.
It looks marvelous.
Oh man, it's not done yet though. I mean, you could eat it right here, but it's gonna be better if we give it a rest. So you can go ahead and pull the thermometer at this point. It's done its job. So our buddy Aldo from El Toro Loco gave me some beautiful beef tallow. And this is what we like to do anytime we're doing brisket. We like to put a little of that melted fat down on the paper first, big enough for the picanha. I just wanna have it to where it sits down. It's, you know, it's got a little barrier between the paper and the picanha. So we're just gonna take it and set it over here. And then I like to put just a little bit over the top. Just makes it nice and moist when it's wrapped up.
So now we just wrap it up?
Just wrap it up. And now, for this picanha, since we didn't push it too far, 30 minutes is fine. But you could go up to 2 hours if you wanted to. You ready to see what it looks like?
I'm ready to see, because you talk a lot during this video.
And I came all the way here to show you how to do the best tasting picanha you've ever had. Yeah, and you know, this is a different style of picanha.
Yeah.
You don't typically see it done like this. When I slice it, I just like to come right across. And let's see how we did. Looks a lot like brisket, doesn't it? It just rains down. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's packed full of juice.
Oh,
We gotta try it.
we gotta try it right now. Cheers, brother. Oh, it's so juicy.
Taste the smoke. Perfect little trace of fat on bottom.
That's the big differences between cooking outdoors and cooking indoors. You know what I mean? You get that nice smoky flavor on the top, nice medium rare, exactly the way we want it.
That is really good eats.
I cannot agree more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below, which way would you do it for your tailgate, everybody? And don't forget, if you need a thermometer, Typher's information will be all in the description down below. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. On today's video, we are about to see the rarest honey in the world. Before this video, I had no idea of how many actual type of honey exist. It's almost endless. Every single one of this is completely different in flavor, color, texture, and what it does to meat. So today I have one goal. Find out which one makes the most flavorful, tender, juicy steak of my life. So I went out to find it myself, and I was not expecting this to happen. So before we can go and get the honey, we gotta protect ourselves, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Always use protection. Here we go. Tremendously petrified. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but here goes nothing. So the first thing he needs to do is light that up so it produces a lot of smoke. That way we'll calm down the bees so that we can go in and see what happens. So here's what's happening, everybody. We open up the first box, but the queen actually left. There is no honey at all.
The other bees from the other house are coming to steal the honey that was there.
Oh, that's crazy. That's why it's completely empty then, huh?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of honeys in there. They're actually nice and calm right now, the bees. That's a good thing.
These bees right here are not the most aggressive, as you can see. He get it all with his hands.
So honey are like construction, you know. Sometimes they don't make a perfect slate, but it's still full of honey. So here's another thing I learned. You see these right here, which is much larger. They're males. They eat the honey and they don't produce it. Makes sense, right? We men love to eat. You can see it's completely sealed already. And this is a good panel to be harvested. But this is regular honeybee. There's something else that he told me that I must get in order to be able to try it.
Guga, you see my bees. Now I got a challenge for you, a dangerous one. Inside one of the boxes, I have something very special. Extremely rare, but it's surrounded by bees. If you want it, go get it.
What? Me?
Yeah?
Which box?
The one at the end, to the right.
The one in the end. Oh, this one is full of bees. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, what is that, Aldo?
This is black honey.
Black honey.
One of the rarest honey in the world.
I've never seen anything like this before. Where did you get this honey?
You're about to find out.
Wow, that was an insane experience. Thank you, Aldo, for putting me up to it. I was a little bit scared, but it's okay. We're here. And I can't believe he actually gave me this, the rarest honey in the planet, made by tiny bees that don't even have stingers. The honey is super dark, almost black, and it looks like oil. The taste is wild, sweet, sour, slightly tangy, funky, and spicy. I don't know where the spiciness comes from. This is rare and very difficult to produce in large amounts. This is the kind of honey most people have never even heard of. The real question is, what happens when something this different hits the steak? What will happen? I have no idea. But we have more contestants because we gotta find out which one is the best honey to use on steaks. And what's coming up next? you are very familiar with. Now, one thing is important. We're going to be putting all of these honeys on steaks, and for that, I'm going to be using the queen of all meats, picanha. It's the one we are familiar with, and of course, my favorite kind of steak. I'll be cutting it in individual steaks from the same meat. That way things will stay consistent. Just remember one thing. Whenever you cut picanha this way, make sure to cut it with the grain. So your final finishing cut will be against it, making it super tender and delicious. This is bear honey and pretty much what everyone grew up eating. You'll find this in almost every grocery store. It's usually filtered and processed. The flavor is simple, sweet, and very familiar. It's the baseline, our control, and what everyone thinks of when they think about honey. This is black Tuolong honey, completely different than black honey as you saw previously. It comes from wild bees deep in the Malaysian rainforest. Now the trees are massive and super high, and farmers risk their life to collect this honey. Now look at the color of this honey. It almost looks like motor oil. The flavor is strong, bold, and slightly sweet. Now what happens when something this strong ages in the queen of meats? We'll find out shortly because this next honey you probably experienced before. This is creamed honey. And no, there's no cream in it. It's made by controlling how honey crystallizes, turning it to a smooth, spreadable texture. Rich, creamy, and extremely satisfying. Flavor-wise, it's mild and smooth. This honey is totally unique, but it's the same ingredient with completely different experience. The real test is, how will this affect this beautiful steak? When people think of rare, expensive honey, they think of this, Manuka honey. It's one of the most famous and expensive honeys in the world. Made when bees collect nectar from the Manuka bush. What makes it special is something called MgO. That is what gives its powerful antibacterial strength. The texture is thick, rich, and almost creamy when you compare it to regular honey. The flavor is bold, earthy, slightly bitter, and not overly sweet. It's one of those honeys where a little goes a long way. That's why the jar is so small and pricey. This is why it's so expensive. You're paying for potency, not just sweetness. A lot of people call this medical grade honey. It's usually built for function, but today we're testing it for flavor. This honey comes from one of the most unique places in the US. Now the bees make this honey in the Florida Keys, around tropical flowers, mango trees, and ocean air. This one is mango blossom honey. You taste the soft floral note first, then a juicy mango-like finish. Yeah, it's different. Also, the texture is quite grainy like crystallized sugar. It's dark, mysterious, and very different from your grocery store honey. Now the real question is, will it make this steak better? Because now the only thing I have to do is wait. And after the 1 week was done, I took them out. And even without opening the bag, I can tell that some of them don't look very nice. It's just hard to pick which one is actually going to be better. But I was confident that the honey was going to produce something nice. So I started removing them from the bag. First, I'm going to call this one the control, which is the bear honey, the least expensive honey we have. Now, if you take a look at this steak, let's be honest, not very appetizing. And for whatever reason, the fat is extremely white, which I thought was going to be golden. But it smells great. And even though it looks horrible, I still feel like this one will actually be good. Because the next one was the Florida Raw. Now remember, this is a thick honey. And look at the differences. At least to me, it's a lot more appetizing. And the tenderness on this one is next level. Since this is raw Florida honey, it did a lot more work than the previous one. And I'm hoping it's gonna be delicious. Now we got the Tuolong honey, the one that they climb trees to get, and it is expensive. Now surprisingly enough, it got extremely watery from the juices from the meat. But if I had to say something about this steak, it is that it's the one that looks the most normal. However, you can clearly see that the fibers have been broken down by the honey. Since this is completely raw honey, it definitely broke down all of the fibers, making it extremely tender. Next, we got Manuka honey. Maybe the one most people are expecting some good results. Because the first thing that hit me was the incredible scent of this sweet honey steak. Now the color of it when it came out, not very appetizing. But I am quite sure of one thing, and that is tenderization. Just check out how the fibers are splitting like nothing, basically falling apart on me. But now one of the least expensive honeys. Now this one, I'm not quite sure what to think of it, especially that black part right there on the top. This is not a good sign. It's a sign that it was cured, as of course we still have this one left.
completely different story than all others. It doesn't look like a steak. It seems like it came from a Marvel movie. I don't even know how I'm going to grill it since everything is completely black. I'm just hoping I'm not gonna overcook it. But if I can tell you one thing, is that this thing is tender, falling apart on me. But let's be honest, it looks like it should not be eaten. But we will. Because once I cleaned all of the steaks up, check it out. Here we have all of them side by side. You can clearly tell the big differences between them. Now there's one thing I've learned, is that whenever the honey is raw, it will work better on a steak tenderizing it. But that does not mean that it will have a better flavor, because the only true way to test that is to eat them. Now remember, none of these steaks were previously seasoned. I chose to keep it simple, a generous amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. I made sure to season them a little bit extra heavy. That way, these steaks will not taste so sweet. Because now that I have all of them ready, there's only one thing left to do, and that is to grill them. So now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook them, so let's do it.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen,
I'm excited. There's a lot of steak, but did you give us a burnt steak again?
what do you mean again? I never burned a steak. What are you talking about? All of the other steaks look as golden as I ever want them to be. But I know that the last one is a little bit sus. But it's for a very good reason and a very good cause.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, give me your honest opinion. Let's go. We're gonna jump right here, please. Give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is no control.
Gugo, this is a good one. It's obviously not a typical control steak. It has an extra sweetness to it. I really like it.
Yeah, it has an extra season. What do you think, Sebastian?
It tastes like honey.
So this is the thing. All of these steaks are honey. Yes, this is honey. That is pure blackness. My goal in this video is that we already know that honey and steak goes very well together. The question is, does better honey and more expensive honey make it better or not? So we're gonna take this one as our control.
Okay.
Felito, I need your rating.
I'm giving this one a 6.
That's a little too high for me. I'm gonna give it a 5.
A 5.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan. It was on the mid tier for me.
I'm also giving it a 6. It was okay, but I have a feeling things are gonna go up.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. Please jump in, guys.
First thing I noticed is super tender, like
Yeah.
way too tender.
No, and on top of that, Gugo, it's really juicy. I mean, you can see the juices pooling on the plate. It's good. I think this is gonna be good.
All right, well, let's find out right now. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Okay.
completely different experience. It is incredible how it changes the flavor, the texture, and the juiciness, everybody.
I like this one a lot more than the first one. That crust is extra crispy. The first one is more that traditional honey taste like you would get at the supermarket. This one, it feels a little more subtle, more enjoyable.
More enjoyable.
Yeah.
We got a rate. Felito.
I'm giving this one an 8.
Okay, Sebastian, how about you?
It's better than the first one, hands down, so I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7. Okay, I really like this one. It tastes really good. I'm giving it a 9.
Yo.
Yeah. All right, let's jump on to the next one. So as you take a look at this one, what is it? Something immediately you can tell.
Yeah, this is cured.
Yes, this is a very special honey, and this honey is actually very thick as well. Just by the looks itself, everybody, you can immediately tell that it's cured.
There's no beef smell on this.
All right, well, let's give it a try and find out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you love sweetness, you're gonna love this one.
A little too sweet.
It is really sweet, but although it looks really cured, it's super tender.
Extremely tender. I would say even more tender than the previous one. But be careful.
Yeah, if you want candy, then there you go. That's a candied meat for you.
I like it. It's not bad at all.
It's unique.
Okay, time to vote. Felito, what's your score?
I'm giving this one a 6.
That's crazy. I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't know, I can't say anything else.
Very tender, nicely juicy, but way overpoweringly sweet. So I'm giving it a 5. All right, let's jump on to the next one. Visually, the best looking steak so far.
100%.
Smells good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What a contrast from the previous one.
Beefy.
Compared to the last ones where the honey is more overpowering than the beef, on this steak, the beef is more overpowering than the honey.
I couldn't agree more.
First off, it enhanced the steak. The other ones were just overpowered by the honey. Well, this one was more of a combo balanced flavor, and I really enjoyed this one. It's my favorite so far.
I am 100% with you. This one is amazing. Okay, time to vote. Felito.
I really like this one. I'm giving it a 9.
A 9. Oh, you like it.
I'm gonna give it a 9 as well. I agree with it.
9?
Yes, this is a
Oh.
great freaking steak.
You know, I'm not far from you guys either. I'm giving it a 10.
Damn, okay.
It's something that everyone will enjoy, even if they don't like honey. Jump on to the next. Let's go. How does it smell?
Smells good.
Smells great actually. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, that one's actually not bad at all.
I really like this one. Compared to the last one, it is definitely more sweet. Even though it's sweeter, I prefer the taste of the honey.
The other ones felt more artificial, maybe, and this one felt more natural, and that's why I have that balanced honey flavor. I don't know how to really explain it.
This one is very enjoyable, everybody. I like it, but for me at least, it's still not better than the previous
No,
one
at
for
all,
whatever
at all.
reason. But let's vote. Felito, what's your rating?
This is my favorite. I'm gonna give it a 10.
A 10. Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
I'm impressed as well. Okay, how about you, sir?
I was gonna give it a 7 because, like, honestly, it didn't balance too well, but it's better than the other one.
I'm gonna give it a 7 as well. There's no way that it's better than the previous one
wasn't.
because it's more sweet, but it's delicious. All right, you ready? Are you guys nervous?
I'm excited for the last one.
All right, well,
I'm
let's go.
nervous. It's black. It's a black
What do you mean?
steak.
You don't like your steak black?
No, not like this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So different.
It's very mild.
And like Sebastian said, it's pretty mild, but the taste of the honey on this one is a lot different compared to all the other ones. Like right at the end, after I swallow the steak, it feels like a little spicy, like a spiciness kind of feeling.
Like a ginger spice.
Yeah, kind of like a ginger kind of spice to it.
It's a good steak, but I'm just so confused. I don't know if it's me looking at it and it's like burnt or I don't know. It's
So if the food looks appetizing, then it puts you a big smile on your face. But even though it's appetizing and you look at it and it looks like that, it makes you say like, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's good. All right, it's time to vote. Felito?
I'm gonna give it an 8. It looks
An
weird,
8,
but
okay.
I like it.
Okay. What do you think?
honestly, I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. It gave a different honey taste compared to the last ones. This one, like what he was saying, gave that ginger.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
I'm giving it an 8 as well. I think an 8 is a solid number. Most people will never be able to access this honey, so I'm glad that it was not the winner because the winner is the Taolong honey, which is a very rare honey as well. Not as rare as the black, but it's very dark, and they gotta climb really tall trees. So it goes to show you their sacrifice is not in vain because it's a delicious honey, everybody. Absolutely incredible. It's a little bit on the pricey side though.
Pricey but good.
Pricey but good. Well, I've learned a lot on this video and I hope you guys learned it as well. If you enjoyed it, hit a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. I have cooked steaks every way possible, from the easiest method all the way up to the most complex ones. But I still believe I got a lot to learn. On this video, I got 6 pros to impress me with their technique and steak. Most importantly, I want to know from you, which one will impress you the most? Enough talking, let's hit the road because we got a lot to cover.
This is gonna be a good video.
We're starting off with him, Max the Meat Guy. Why do they call you that, Max?
Because I got the meat.
Okay, Max, I know you can cook a lot of different things, but I want to have a Max steak. Can you make it happen?
I can do that.
Let's go.
Okay, Guga, now there's a lot of ways to make a steak taste good, but there's one thing that's most important. Starting with a good steak. An absolute beauty. This is a bone-in ribeye, super thick, probably 2 inches. Notice how it has incredible marbling, that intramuscular fat. Also has a beautiful cap, which, as you know, is the best part of the steak.
I agree. Best part of the cow. After picanha. Max?
Debatable.
All right, take it away, Max.
Okay, we'll of course start with some kosher salt.
Max, what would you say is the biggest mistake most people make when they're cooking steak?
It probably comes down to seasoning. Specifically, a thick steak like this, people get scared of salt.
Couldn't agree more.
People think, it's gonna be too salty. Look how much we're using. Look how big this steak is, okay? A big steak can take a lot of salt. Even a small steak can really take more than people think. The next thing we'll need, in the spirit of Guga, of course, is some black pepper. And we can't forget about the size, even the bone side.
That looks great.
And finally, in the spirit of Guga, we're of course adding some garlic powder. Now, specifically with the ribeye, I actually like to tie it up. We have that beautiful ribeye cap. What tends to happen as you're cooking it is it kind of peels away, way overcooks while the inside's still raw. One thing I will say though is don't go too tight. If you go too tight, it'll buckle and it'll kind of just get crazy and fall apart. So you actually can go very, very loose, barely holding it together. What may happen through the cooking process is it can kind of burn off, but at least for the initial part, we're keeping it nice together, leaving us with one solid unit that'll cook evenly.
Perfect. How are we gonna cook it?
You know how we're cooking it. We are, of course, cooking over charcoal, and it all starts with applewood. Facing that bone towards the heat source to kind of protect the meat, that should be perfect. Starting it indirect here to slowly bring up that temperature, and also pick up some smoky flavor. All right, Guga, while that smokes, this right here is where the magic happens. Take your butter, step back,
Okay.
open it up.
Oh no, Max.
Oh yeah.
Max, I suck at this. Yeah, let's go.
Guga, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Why do we add so much butter?
More butter, more better.
Exactly.
That's right, absolutely.
Next up, we'll add in the fresh garlic, rosemary, thyme, a little bit of chili powder, some whole grain mustard, green onion, parsley, and finally, the most important ingredient, we have some crispy bacon. Not only are we gonna add some beautiful smoky bacon flavor, but more importantly, we're also gonna add some insane texture. We'll get that all incorporated. Yes, Guga, we're going heavy.
I like.
Now we'll just give all those beautiful flavors a nice mix, but we're still missing one critical ingredient. For our finishing touch of smoky flavor, what we have here is some very hot charcoal. Going directly in for some amazing smoked compound butter. Just look at that thing sizzle. So I'm actually gonna keep it to a relatively short period of time. You don't wanna over smoke it, just want a nice essence of smoke flavor. That should be perfect. And just like that, our steak should be ready to sear. Shifting our steak over to the hot side, and what I'm actually gonna start doing is begin basting our beautiful steak with the compound butter. It's not only gonna add great flavor, but it's also gonna pick up those flames, giving us a phenomenal sear. As Guga always says, more butter, more better, whew, but it is getting hot. That is the color we're looking for. Topping it off with just a little bit more of that beautiful bacon butter, and I think it's safe to say, our steak is done. All right, Guga, just like that, our steak is finally done.
Wow, it looks really, really good, Max.
When it comes to steak, Guga, I don't know if there's anything better. From here, just gonna very carefully follow that bone and remove. And from here, we'll just take our beautiful slices of ribeye. I don't know about you, Guga, but to me, that is medium rare perfection. We got all that insane bacony texture on the crust, nice edge-to-edge rosy pink, finishing with just a little bit of flaky salt. And that right there, at least for me, is the perfect steak.
Wow. It looks good, juicy, nice crust, but the taste?
Let's find out.
Let's go. Cheers, brother. Oh. They call you Max the Meat Guy for a reason. Wow. It is smoky. It is flavorful. Seasoned nicely. Most people, like you said in the beginning of this video, they don't season their steak properly. Do me a favor, everybody. Season your steak right. But what takes it over the top is that compound butter. Do you feel how smoky it is?
Oh, yeah.
It's like not only smoky because you smoke the actual thing, but you smoke the butter, Max.
Yeah.
That was delicious. Thank you, Max. I'm gonna take this one to go. And this is my friend Nick. You've seen me cook steaks many, many times.
Many.
And today I came all the way from Miami so that you can show me your take on steak.
Yes.
Let's see, I know you're gonna do something special. So what do we got here?
You know my favorite, the hanger steak. As you know, there's only 2 hanger steaks per cow, so this is a whole cow's worth of American Wagyu hanger steaks.
Now, I love this cut because it's nice and tender, but also very, very flavorful.
Yes, because it sits right below all those organs, so you get that kind of more meat beef flavor there.
Excellent. What are you gonna do with it?
First things first, salt and pepper. Nice even coating. I'm gonna go all sides. Actually, you know what? I don't need 2 steaks. I only need 1. I only ever cook 1, Guga. You know that. And you know I don't use thermometers either.
Oh, here we go.
And I like my steak medium. What are you gonna do about it?
Can I help you with the pepper?
Help me with the pepper.
Okay.
Babish gave me that pepper grinder.
Isn't it good?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, he also gave it to me.
Wait, he gave it to you too?
Yes. Why, you were feeling special because he only gave it to
Kind
you?
of. All right. Now, going to go classic with my beautiful giant cast iron pan. Oh, and another thing for you. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. This, no sponsorship, no nothing, but this is my new favorite oil. Algae cooking oil. Yeah, try it. Literally tastes like butter.
It does.
It sounds silly to get so excited about oil, but you know, we're always looking for the latest and greatest, and the fact that I can use an oil that gets so hot and can get me a better crust. Like I said, I'll show you a few tricks. Trick number 1, algae oil. A lot of it.
You gonna deep fry the steak?
I do extra because I like getting a better balance of crust to chewiness. Hanger steak, always laid away from you. Into the pan. Press it down right away. On with my weights. Okay? I like it to be real pressed down. And then little snacks for Guga. Like you see, I'm kind of deep frying them almost.
You're literally deep frying them, yeah.
Not quite deep frying because I'm leaving that whole middle section untouched with oil, but I am looking for the most beautiful, incredible crust possible. And now, as they cook, I rotate the pan. Always, always, always rotating, get the most even crust possible. I'm keeping a timer in my head. How long has this been on? So I can do the same thing on the other side. Look at that crust, Guga.
Beautiful.
Here's your first snack. A5 Wagyu Teres Major. I'm gonna go for the flip. How's it look? I'm not gonna look, I believe.
Wow, look at that. Nice, beautiful color.
That's
You know,
a
deep
crust.
frying is perfect for this steak because of all the crevices. If not, it's almost impossible to get a good
You
sear.
don't get up in there.
Yes.
All right, flat iron right there. Here, try the Teres Major.
Okay, let's go.
See what you think.
Oh, it's beef butter.
Here, flat iron.
That's delicious.
All right, once it's done, I'm gonna take it off. We let it rest while we make the other components.
Nice crust.
Now, quick compound butter. You're in luck, Guga, because just 2 days ago I went sea urchin diving, and I've got plenty of sea urchins. So I'm gonna add my butter to a food processor. Okay? Whip the butter a little bit. We don't want to whip too long because, as you know, the butter will start to heat up. From there, I will add in some sea urchin, then some of this kombu seaweed seasoning from my favorite restaurant in London, and just a few spoonfuls of gochujang. Also, a bit of extra salt. Mix it up. This right here will change your life, and I don't like to make people wait, so if we fast forward, we are left with a beautiful roll of sea urchin compound butter. Let me show you how it comes together now. For our steak, I'm gonna cut at an angle here so we get that beautiful look when we go to plate it, okay? And by the way, Guga, as you know, I went medium rare just for you.
Look at the crust that you got, too.
Let's move this off to the side. Now, we've got Brazilian colors just for
Wow.
you. So let's put some of that steak fanned out in the middle, okay? And then uni butter, nice thin slice right on the top.
Wow, this looks incredible.
I'm going from high up so I don't cook the steak.
Wow.
We'll finish it off with just a little bit of this beautiful green herb oil. I like to put it everywhere because it's just that good.
Okay.
And this is my take on steak. Dive in.
Wow. Okay, I
Dive
have to
in.
try it. I have to try it.
It's not fair.
Oh. Oh wow. This one is difficult to explain, everybody. All of the flavors combination and that uni butter. We already know that uni and steak goes perfectly together, but when you put it with gochujang and also that seasoning that you use in there, wow. Thanks, Nick, for showing me this because we're about to jump to the next one. Now I'm in a completely different location with a good friend of mine.
What was that?
So I'm here to taste your steak. I would love to see your take on it and what it is that you're going to do with your steak. I see this. We've got to have to kind of explain because this is not what you find in your regular supermarket.
No, sir. This is what you find at Restaurant Depot, a place where you get stuff that normally goes to restaurants. And it's very hard to find, to the point where I couldn't find a butchered one. I had to go with a whole primal. So what we're going to do is literally and figuratively butcher this right now.
Good luck because this is not easy.
Think this is our guy?
I think that's perfect.
All right, let's sear the hell out of it, put some salsa verde on it, eat it, and go to sleep.
Salsa verde.
Okay, look. My grill, I got a fresh propane tank, I screwed it on, turned it on. The gas don't work. So I needed to pan sear this.
So we're going to adapt and overcome.
So I'm going to dry brine our steak a little bit, hit it with a generous amount of kosher salt. And I like doing pepper. Now what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna take it one little step further and I'm gonna do the steak à poivre thing, which is to grind very, very coarsely like this, and then to sift all the small stuff out because this will burn less quickly. Add some crunch to it, add some pop. So yeah, if you're ever making steak à poivre, you do this exact same thing where you filter out through a fine mesh sieve all the smaller particles. You can still use that, obviously, it's perfectly good. And then all you're left with is this big, beautiful Montreal steak seasoning looking kind of stuff.
Great tip.
So now, salt and peppered, we want to let it sit at room temperature for at least an hour.
Dry brining is definitely the way to go. But sometimes you don't got the time.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah. Tell me about your method of cast iron cooking.
I like smoke starting to come up off it. Fair amount of fat in there. I've probably got 2 tablespoons worth of oil in there. And I want little wisps of smoke coming off. That's the way I was taught. This is, pretty standard in terms of searing a steak in cast iron. Press it down in there.
And if you don't hear that, then you did it wrong.
So I'm loading it with every chef weight I have because I want maximum surface area. And I don't believe in leaving it alone. Like if it's stuck, the bottom, absolutely, leave it alone. But if it can move, if you got a really well-seasoned cast iron pan, I don't mind moving it. Nice.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Great movement on that side.
Very
you can see it's already curling up right now.
Yep.
So if I didn't weigh it down,
Yeah, it's just gonna be like
it'd be a dome of no pan contact,
Yeah.
no crust. So this guy's pretty thick. Like, could definitely finish this in the pan, but also, could finish it in a low oven. Look at that. Nice
Great.
crust.
Very nice.
So we're just gonna sear that until I get a great crust on both sides. I probably will finish it in the oven because I think the only way I'd want to finish it in the pan is if I butter basted it. And that's not really appropriate for the steak, the way we're doing it, what we're serving it with. Now let's take a look. Right in the side. Oh, yeah, see, we're sub 100. We got a great crust on both sides, which means it's time for this to go in the oven and finish coming up to temp gently and carefully. I'm setting it on a rack just so it's getting evenly heated in the convection oven.
Into the oven it goes.
So to bring some of that smoky flavor, I'm going to make a charred scallion chimney. So I'm just going to grab my scallions here, I'm going to throw them straight on the flames, get some good char on them, just enough to give a little color and obviously flavor. I'm just going to, break these down just a wee bit more. Okay, in goes our parsley and our charred scallions. So I'm adding a pinch of red pepper flakes, gotta have a little spice. So I'm gonna hit it pretty heavy with the oregano. Yeah, just a little garlic. Okay, so I'm just gonna pulse that a wee bit, just like a little splash of red wine vinegar, and open up the feed hole. Turn it on and strain until we get a nice kind of consistency there we go. I like that, I like that. Yeah, I don't like a super smooth chimney, and some FGP.
Thank you, sir.
See if it needs anything.
Cheers. It needs one thing, steak.
So, our steak is out of the oven. It is
Beautiful.
rested. Grain's running this way.
Yep.
I'm gonna slice in the bias like this.
Oh, you hear that little crunchiness? That's how you can tell. It's beautiful.
So now, just gonna slice this into nice thin slices, because that's what you like to do with a chimney. All right, let's plate it up all fancy on some slate. I kind of want to just kind of splat and, well, okay, maybe not. Let's just, I thought that was gonna be a little more artistic, like,
Oh,
bam!
oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that. And of course, we'll garnish with some lime slices. Voila, there is my favorite way to make a steak, my favorite steak, and my favorite way to present it.
I love it. There's one thing left to do.
What's that?
We have to taste. Yes, extra sauce. I don't want to break your house.
Dude, it's my best fork.
Sorry. I love how the salsa verde brings down the fattiness and the richness of the steak. I love the combination. I mean, I love salsa verde. That was phenomenal. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
by, man.
Make sure you guys check out Babish because we're about to see some more steaks.
Check out his other video that I'm in if you want to see me with no shirts and pants.
This is Chef Hiro, a master Japanese chef with years of experience and a deep knowledge about his craft. His attention to detail and technique speaks for themselves. And today, I can't wait to see how he's gonna cook this steak. You ready, chef?
Sure.
What are you gonna do for us actually, Chef Hiro?
We're going to make a steak tataki. It's very different. No medium rare, no medium. It's totally inside the raw.
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 Well, steak tataki. Let's go.
Okay, first thing, I have a New York strip.
New York strip, beautiful marbling, by the way. Okay.
Then I have a sliced onion,
Nicely thin.
scallion. And next one is ponzu sauce. And then I just want to use a lemon.
Got it.
That's it. First beef tataki, I really don't need this fat.
Ah, so you're gonna trim out the
So I'm
fat.
gonna trimming out. Google gonna kill me.
Yes, probably. If it was a picanha, probably we're not gonna be friends
Right.
for a long time. So chef went ahead and took out all of the fat and silver skin and connective tissue. Because if not, it's gonna be chewy and not very pleasant.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
This beef is actually a little bit too thick. I'm just gonna slice out a little bit.
Okay, got it.
And now I'm gonna put the salt on it.
Salt, got it. Okay. And then straight to the grill.
Oh, actually, I'm using the
Pan.
pan oil. Always use oil.
So we want to put a nice quick sear in all sides, Chef Hiro.
Yes.
Got it. It takes no time at all. In just a few seconds, he got that nice, beautiful sear.
That's it.
That's it.
Very quick. So this is ready to slice.
Let's go. A little bit of onions goes in. Beautiful
One stroke,
slices.
One stroke.
Oh, one stroke, exactly.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna put a fondue sauce.
Wow, beautiful.
Scallion. That's for the decoration.
Wow, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Now I get to try it. Beef tataki, something completely different preparation. I'm excited to try it. That's what I love about visiting different people. You get to learn different things. Cheers. This tastes delicious. The ponzu sauce is just a nice combination to go along with it. It is acidic, juicy, that nice, wonderful crunch from the onions itself. Then the scallion just coats your mouth. What a delicious way of preparing raw beef. Yes, it's raw. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I cannot wait to see what's coming up next. Cookout season is here. Memorial Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, the big ones are coming. I spent 12 hours on a brisket. You know the truth. It can all be ruined in the last 30 seconds if you don't have the right slicer. All that time, all that love, all that smoke, ruined. And don't forget, the slicing moment is the moment, the big reveal. That's when your skills get judged. That's why I always reach for the Shogun Series slicer from Dowstrong. Look at that long, razor-sharp blade, effortless glide, no tearing, no sawing, just clean, even slices every single time. The difference between juicy, tender, perfect slices and the shredded mess. Dowstrong is the name the barbecue and the grill community has come to trust. Because pitmasters, backyard cooks, competition guys, everyone that takes their cook seriously knows a great slicer is non-negotiable. So if you want to nail your cookout this season, head over to dowstrong.com and get yours. You'll feel the difference and your guests will notice too. Thanks Dowstrong for sponsoring this video because now I gotta fly all the way to New York for our next steak. This is Chef Brian Tsao, the owner of Mission Sandwich Social. With that being said, I want you to cook a steak for me today.
All right. Of course it starts with picanha.
Yes.
You have to have
please say
picanha.
it properly.
How do you say it properly? Teach me.
Picanha.
Picanha.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I've had picanha in my youth, but I didn't know it was picanha until
You don't
now.
have to say it like
No,
that.
you told me I have to say it like that.
Picanha.
Picanha.
Not picanha. I noticed that you cut it with the grain.
I cut it with the grain because when you slice it later, it's against the grain so that when you bite into it, it's nice and tender. I have no problem admitting when I learned something new. I've learned a lot of things from your channel and this is one of them. So before we prep anything, I want to get this salted, kind of dry brining a little bit.
Love
right?
it,
Building
love it.
flavors. Let's salt both sides. All right, let's be generous. All sides.
One of the things most people don't do is season the actual
Season the fat.
Right.
Right.
Fat is flavor.
Fat is
season your
flavor.
Fat. That's why you and me are very flavorful inside.
It's super flavorful.
Who do you think has more flavor, you or me?
Oh, me, 100%.
I'm made out of Wagyu.
I'm not gonna argue that, actually. I'm not gonna argue.
All right, fair enough.
So let's let this dry brine. We're gonna pop this into the fridge and we're gonna start working on the other component. We're gonna work on a Korean pear salad. Scallions first, okay? I'm going to use the green segment. Not only is it prettier, it's a little bit more tender.
Some people say it has more flavor. Is that true?
Flavor is 100% different. So we're gonna cut off this white segment. This we can use for something else. Do not waste that. And then we're going to slice this thin.
And that's how you want it, everybody, in long strips.
We're gonna soak this scallion in some cold water. It's gonna smooth out the flavor, remove some of that alkalinity, and also curl it up, make it look all pretty.
And here we got a Korean pear.
Korean pear, baby. This is going to get julienned. We're gonna slice it thin. Now the sauce. Get some brown rice vinegar, some mirin, just a tiny bit. We're gonna go with a little bit of soy sauce, some saltiness. Pass me the sugar, please.
Oh, mix that up.
All right, if you can pass me the gochugaru.
Gochugaru, also known as Korean chili flakes.
And then we're gonna finish with some sesame oil. A little bit goes a long way. So we're gonna set this aside and we need to grill our steaks.
Let's go. Now we know Brian knows how to cook because look what he's cooking with.
Charcoal, baby.
So we got charcoal going. All right, into the grill goes. I love that you have 2-zone cooking over here, Brian. That is the best way to do it.
You know who I learned that from? My Korean best friend.
Who?
In Miami.
Ah. Teach me your process of how you grill steaks.
Well, this is your process. So what we do here is we'll move the grate from the hot area and go onto a cold grill. Charcoal's a little cool here, but
This is exactly how I do it as well. Look at this. This is what you want. You see that nice golden brown caramelization? That's what you want right there, everybody. That makes the steak taste good versus burn bitter.
so at this stage, the fat is really starting to render. You're having the fat ignite. So those flames are not coming from the charcoal, it's coming from the fat.
And you gotta move faster.
So this is where you have to actually move a lot more because you're just gonna continue to have fat dripping down. Look at how nice these steaks are browning up. I would say we're, a few minutes away where we can take them off the grill, put a probe in them, and bring them to medium rare in the oven.
Here's one other thing that you just said that I love that you said that, because the charcoal flavor has already been infused on the steak by searing it, because he's just putting a sear. Now you can cook it in indirect heat right here, or you can cook it in the oven. Beautiful, they're looking great. Let's go back inside.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful color, nice caramelization, nothing is burnt. Yes, great. I like, I approve. Now this, what are you gonna do with this?
Well, we're gonna let this rest, which
Yes.
is most important.
You know, in
okay?
Brazil, we don't do that.
Well, and actually in a lot of Asia, you don't do that.
We don't have time for that in Brazil.
No,
We're
we're
eating.
eating right now,
Perfect. While that's happening, what are we doing? Another sauce?
We have to make samjang. We're gonna do a mixture of 1 part gochujang to 2 parts doenjang, which is fermented bean paste. This is the non-spicy version.
That's a lot of gochujang for a sauce.
Really? Is it? This is not enough to me. I like to microplane some garlic. Next, sesame oil. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit of honey. We're gonna mix this up. And this actually is gonna be a little too thick, but what I like to do is thin it down with water.
Mix it up real good, and that's Brian's samjang take on the Korean classic. And just like that, look how they curled up, everybody. You got a little curled up, fancy.
We're now gonna put together the scallion and Korean pear salad. So we made our sauce earlier. Sugar's now dissolved. Put the scallion in there. We have our Korean pear. Then we're gonna mix that up.
Beautiful Korean scallion salad, everybody. Check it out. Okay. This will pair perfectly with picanha because picanha is so fatty, and that acidity and that vinegar will cut that up. Ready to build.
Ready to build. So we got our picanha.
How's it feel, Brian?
Oh, it feels nice and tender, man. Let's take a look at that cross section.
Oh, is that perfection or is that perfection? Nicely medium rare, juicy. You can see even the fiber splitting. Good job, Brian.
Thank you, chef.
Hold on. But you're doing one thing wrong. Can I just show you?
Yeah.
This is very important because most people do this mistake. As soon as you take your first slice,
Yes.
you must
I was like, what's this guy gonna show me right now?
approve. I approve, Brian. All right, now you're gonna build.
We're gonna build.
All right,
so
let's do
first
it.
I want to show you genip or perilla leaves. This is in the mint family, so it's got a little bit of that mintiness, not quite as harsh or pungent, and it's also got almost a slight bitterness somewhere in the arugula family, I would say. Pickled daikon.
Okay.
Now some picanha.
Beautiful slice, nice ratio of fat and meat, medium rare, just the way we like it.
It is traditional and very common with Korean barbecue. Put on a little white rice. So this is short grain sticky rice. Next, a little bit of kimchi, tiny bit of samjang. Okay, remember this is very potent, so we don't want to go too heavy. The finishing touch is our Asian pear scallion salad.
Wow.
And of course, it would not be Korean food with a little bit of toasted sesame. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my steak dish for Gugo Picanha Korean barbecue in a bite.
Wow. That looks beautiful, gorgeous. Let's taste. One bite?
Wait, yeah, do it. Do it. Let's do it.
There's so many different flavors together. It's salty, it's sweet, it's savory. The picanha is absolutely delicious.
You know, I've never had Korean barbecue with picanha before. It works so well. It's so tender. It doesn't fight you. Yeah, this can be great with any Korean barbecue. In fact, hopefully after this video, we're gonna see this in more Korean barbecue restaurants because that is fantastic.
Brian, thank you so much. I am going to build another one for me because I tell you what, we got a little bit more to do on this video here. Thank you so much. Guys, if you don't follow Brian, you should. Beautiful steak. I'm gonna jump on to the next. And now I'm here with my good friend Frenchie from La Rivage, my favorite restaurant in New York City, everybody.
He's a little biased. He's a little biased.
So here's the deal. Thanks for having me. I cook steaks all the time. You reacted to many of my steaks.
True.
Today, I wanna try a Frenchie steak.
Okay.
Oh, you got nervous all of this. Okay, this is gonna be good.
A little bit nervous. We're gonna go overboard. We're gonna do Frenchie kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
I like this because it needs to be, people in the, watching needs to be able to replicate it.
Oh, I don't know about that. When I mean simple for you and me.
Oh, okay.
So we spend less time cooking and more time eating.
Let's go. Oh, Frenchie is really ready. So what do we have here?
2 tomahawks. This one is for you to give to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, check it out what he has over here. Do you see that? Oh, okay. And what is that one?
And what's my tagline for you?
It's a guga. That's what he says all the time.
It's a guga.
Wow, how'd you get this done?
I did all of this last night. Carved it in myself.
Beautiful tomahawk steak, everybody. Take a look at this. Beautiful, Frenchie. Take it away. While Frenchie's prepping, let me give you guys a quick tour over here because I've been here before. This is Frenchie's old girlfriend, okay? How old is this, Frenchie?
Well, this one. Oh, are you introducing my girlfriend?
I wanted her, but you don't want to, you know what I mean?
You could come and play with her if you want, but she's not going anywhere. She's a permanent fixture.
Okay.
I'm the 3rd chef here, and she's been with me 42 years already. So you could just imagine it's easily 100 years old. Okay.
All right, you keep prepping over there. So as you guys can see, this is an active restaurant, everybody. Everything is going and happening at the same time.
Okay,
So what you got there? So what you did? What did you do? You seasoned the steak without even showing us. Frenchie, this is a video, Frenchie. So what'd you do? What'd you put? No, don't you ever do that. Don't you salt bay in there. So what you season it with?
Salt. Lots of salt. Because I want to be able to adapt after. If I want to put a sauce, everything, I don't want anything to contrast what I'm going to do after.
You want only salt?
I only want salt.
That's okay. I want picanha. I also only put salt, nothing else. So fair enough.
Wait a second. I might have an extra treat.
Oh, you do?
Picanha me!
Frenchie, don't say that. That don't sound right. We don't picanha each other.
Do you want to put this in the fire too?
I think so. So he's going ahead and seasoning really heavy that picanha.
You grab the picanha, please.
Extremely hot. What temperatures are we talking about, French?
We're definitely in the 850, almost 900.
That's a lot. That goes right in.
Picanha.
Fat down, huh? Right here, huh? Wow. Just like that.
And we are good to go. And that's the extent of professional cooking. Now we wait. Okay, we got this going. We're gonna make a side dish.
Oh!
What do you think is my favorite Disney movie?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, my friend.
Oh, ratatouille.
And then look, in the same girlfriend.
In the oven too? Oh, but on the top part.
There you go. End of story.
Set it and forget it.
Now, when I told you we're gonna keep it simple.
Hey, that don't look simple.
I know.
So that's a lot of mandolin
That's
cutting.
a lot of, I didn't do any of that.
No?
No, chef.
Shout out to Chef Eric, everybody. So what's the hardest thing about the ratatouille? Is just cutting it and putting it together, Chef?
It's the assembly, yeah. It's just very time consuming. It's tedious to build that beautiful, perfect rose that you see that we serve and stuff like that.
Say it like it is. It's a pain in the butt.
It's a pain. Yeah, hey, but hey, customers love it, so we do it.
Wow, that is looking amazing, Frenchie. See, this is the thing with broiler, everybody. You get beautiful caramelization right there. A little bit of char right there. That looks nice. So now we're gonna flip.
And I think this one we're gonna leave a little bit.
Little longer on that fat cap, huh, Frenchie?
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest tips you give for people at home cooking steaks?
When I always tell people at home, they see all these recipes and everything that tells you this temperature, that temperature. My biggest piece of advice is never to trust that. You need to know your oven because 400 on your oven might not be 400 on somebody else's oven. It could be the difference of 5, 10, 20 degrees, and that makes all the difference. You know, it's as simple as that. You'll avoid so many mistakes, overcooking, undercooking.
Know your tools,
Know
everybody.
your tools.
Take a look at that. That is looking great. Oh, wow. That is beauty.
I'm gonna use this, look. I'm gonna position that so I can get a little bit of heat on the sides there.
Beautiful. And we're gonna get a little char on the top. I mean, look at the caramelization we got over here, everybody. That's the good thing about a broiler, you know, and the reason why most steakhouses do it. Oh, look at the fat over there. He just turned it right now. That is already looking nice and beautiful. You know, me and grill marks, I'm not friends with it.
But this, the purpose here is not to get the grill marks over here. This is
It's just hot no matter what.
This is what you have here. This is what we have to work with.
That thing is gonna caramelize quickly. Look at that. I think that's a matter of seconds in there. That thing is, I think it's 1,000 degrees, Frenchie.
It could be, but you always have to, the mass steals away the heat. So the more stuff you put in there, the temperature will drop. And then boom.
Frenchie, take it out. Take it out, Frenchie. Oh! There you go.
You see that split second that we were talking?
Yeah.
But you know, on camera, that looks like it's dark. But imagine we're gonna slice into it. We're gonna have light sear. That's gonna be a great contrast for each bite. Woo!
And the ratatouille looking
good. The ratatouille
good.
is already going.
Look at it. It looks beautiful. Let's be honest. It's vegetables, but they are beautiful vegetables.
You know I'm not fond of vegetables, right? But this, I would eat this.
And healthy.
Yeah, if you say so.
Wow, what a feast over here. So we got all of the steaks ready. They look beautiful. Like you said, keep it stupid simple.
No, keep it simple, stupid.
Okay. And this side dish looks incredible,
Yes.
Frenchie. You know, I mean, yes, it's a pain in the butt to do. Yes, it's vegetable, but
I don't know, I
it's
didn't feel
beautiful.
it.
You feel anything?
I didn't feel it.
So I'm gonna dig in. Let's go. So here's what I like to do. I like to remove the spinalis part out.
Oh, a
So
man after my own heart.
that's right. So this is the best part of the steak, everybody. This is literally, they say it's the best part of the cow, actually.
Now, I have my famous green peppercorn sauce there.
I'm gonna put this right here on the top and pepper sauce right here, also known as a pois. We're gonna pour a little bit of that sauce right on top of the steak like that, a generous amount. Oh, Frenchie.
Okay. You share please. Ping.
Oh, you know, one of the things that is hard to get on a grill is the crackly crust that you get on your old girlfriend. Because the crackly crust is so crunchy and so crispy. It's not charcoal, but you get the trade-off. It's like a trade-off.
And like I was telling Chef, like this is a thick cut, right? So you can have the right amount of char in relation to the medium rare. So you get a perfect bite.
I agree. And the spinalis is just phenomenal. Okay, we have to go here. So ratatouille, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and serve a little bit of this. What's the secret of a good ratatouille, Frenchie?
Having someone else do all the work.
That's as French as it gets. If someone else do all of the work, then it's good.
I just show up and be pretty. It's too labor intensive. I wouldn't do this at home.
Yeah, it's complex and it's complicated. It's a lot of work. How does it taste? Tastes good?
For vegetables, I don't mind.
Well, it tastes really good, Frenchie. What do you mean?
Because it's garlic and it's butter.
Yeah.
And it's salt and pepper, but it's really like the herbs.
It's nicely cooked. Nothing is raw, because one of the things that I hate the most about ratatouille is when you take a bite and some of them are raw. That's not good. Frenchie, could not thank you more.
No, thank you. You know this makes me happy.
Thanks for having me, and what an incredible way to finish today's video. And guys, if you are ever in New York City, come to my favorite restaurant, La Rivage. Now, there's one other thing that you must try while you come here, which is
What's
the burger.
The French onion soup burger?
You have to try that burger. You come here, please try the burger, okay? I just saying.
Okay, the burger's good too.
No, the burger is next level.
Okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
It's well known that dry aging makes steaks better. Now, Wagyu tallow makes everything better. Today, I'm trying to combine both to see if I can create the greatest burger in the world. But not all of them survived. And to find out, I'm going to be making 3 different burgers no one has ever seen before. One will be coated with pure Wagyu tallow. The second, I'm going to infuse extra flavor with thyme and garlic. And the third will provide an extra kick, but it can also paralyze your mouth. And before we can even start, the most important thing is the meat. And if you're thinking, why don't you just dry age ground beef? Well, I did. Let me tell you something. That was not the best experience. Even though it worked okay, the end result was not what I was looking for. So let's scrap that and start from scratch. I got myself several different cuts of beef to make a nice blend. We have picanha, eye-round, brisket, and short rib. I went ahead and cut it in small cubes, let the whole thing slightly freeze, put my grinder together and it was still nice and cold. I went ahead and grinded the whole thing. Now I have fresh beef ready to be aged. Next, to make the burger patties, I decided to go with 4-ounce patties. This is big enough to keep them juicy and thin enough to get the coating that I want with the Wagyu tallow. But we all know if I try to use Wagyu tallow like this, they'll just break apart on me. So for that, into the freezer they went so that they can get hard. Once that was done, I went ahead and tied a knot so that I can do the dip. Because this is the most important ingredient of today's experiment. Beef tallow. But this is not your average beef tallow. It is from South Chicago Packing. Let me tell you something, friends. I've tried all of the beef tallow in the market. This is the best. Surprisingly, it's not as expensive as you might think. Some oils cost even more than this, which makes no sense to me. And in all honesty, it just makes everything better. Now here's the key to age burgers on it. You want to melt it down and keep it at 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that's done, transfer it to a container and immediately do the dip. Here's what happens. Since the beef tallow is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit and the burger patty is slightly before 30, it almost instantaneously solidifies, creating the perfect coating without cooking the patty. That's what you want. This is one of the most satisfying thing I've ever done in cooking. But this is just the beginning. I went ahead and grabbed myself these ingredients. We got thyme, garlic, cochucaro, and Sichuan peppercorn. This doesn't just add flavor, it actually creates a numbing sensation on your lips and tongue that can feel almost like temporarily paralyzing it. It's one of the most unique spices I've ever used in cooking. To use them, I started with the same process. We gotta render down the Wagyu fat first, but bring the temperature to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as that's done, I started with the thyme and garlic. Now we want to go ahead and fry these two elements. As it's doing so, it will release all that flavor into the Wagyu tallow, hopefully making it taste even better. And it doesn't take a long time. Just make sure not to overdo it, because if you burn the garlic, things will go south. Once the flavor have been infused, you want to go ahead and strain the whole thing. It's that simple. Same goes for the paralyzing burger. Bring it to around 325 degrees Fahrenheit and immediately go in with the cochucaro followed by the Sichuan peppercorn. Let these spices release their flavor in the Wagyu tallow, creating something no one has ever tasted before. Because once that's done, the most satisfying thing I've ever made in my life is this. As soon as the frozen burger patty hits the Wagyu tallow, it's just mesmerizing. When I first thought of this experiment, I thought this was gonna be complicated. Turns out, it's simple, easy, and something anyone can do. And here's a quick tip. If you want to bring down the temperature of your Wagyu tallow quickly, putting the hobo in a nice bath will bring it down quickly. Remember, you want that tallow to be under 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the magic temperature because it will still be liquid and it will easily coat the whole thing. Once that was done, I got all of my burger patties ready to be aged. And by the way, if you don't use all of your Wagyu tallow, you can save it and use it instead of use any type of oil. As now into my dry ager, these patties go for a whole month.
All this time, all this effort, all this work has all led me to this. It has been a little bit over a month and I'm extremely excited to try them. Now there's different ways to cook these burgers. You can cook them on a cast iron skillet or you can go ahead and cook them on a griddle. But one thing is undeniable. You must put this Wagyu beef tallow to good use and cook with it. The last thing you want is to go ahead and peel it off and see what the burger looks like. Just trust me on this one.
But before we cook them, there's two things we need: seasoning and a sauce. I really want to feel the flavor of the burger, so I kept the seasoning simple. 3 parts salt and 1 pepper. I just made sure that the size of the salt and the pepper were exactly the same. Oh, and by the way, I highly recommend using a shaker whenever you're seasoning outdoors. It just makes the job easier. Now for the burger sauce, I kept it simple too. I went with mayo, ketchup, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce. This is a classic burger sauce and it is proven that everyone loves it. Now one thing I love to do is to put it on a squeeze bottle. It just makes things easier. And before I can go outside and get them all on the grill, I went ahead and did a quick test by cooking one indoors. And the end results was kind of unreal.
Wow. Let me give you guys a quick explanation because the way you cook these burgers are not the normal way. First, I highly recommend you using yourself some protection. Not only you use rubber gloves, but you put something to protect your hands. Because remember, we are going to have a tremendous amount of Wagyu fat rendered and literally frying these burgers. That's why the crust is absolutely on a whole different level. Next, the tools. 2 spatulas. That way you can flip them and also place them very, very nicely on the burger bun. I suggest when you make these burgers, prep everything ahead of time. You don't want to cook these burgers on a grill. If not, there will be a tremendous amount of flare-ups and it will be unbearable. So you want to cook it on some type of griddle. Make sure your griddle has high edges so that it catches the rendered fat. Remember, you're doing 2 things with this burger. You're frying and grilling it at the same time. Because now the only thing left to do is to grill. So now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to get cooking. So let's do it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen,
Woo! When was the last time you made burgers?
it's been a second.
What are these supposed to be?
So these are here for one reason only. We have a very interesting experiment. This is here if you want to taste the burgers by itself, because everything else is exactly the same except the burger patties itself. They went through a very interesting process that I believe it has changed my way of cooking burgers forever. But I want to know your opinion. We're gonna start right here. Please dig in, boys. All right, let's go for it. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you are wondering if the work is worth it, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
I'm not a big fan of thick patties, but this is really good, Gugo. I don't know what you did, but that is super, super flavorful. Yeah, when it's this juicy, it's okay to be this thick.
It is very, very juicy. Tell me about the crust, Fefe.
It's interesting because not normally do you get crust like this, because it would feel like the only way to get this crust would be to get the patty super well done, but it doesn't feel well done. It's a very nice crust, nice and crunchy. That plus the bread, it's like a nice combination of like crunchy and crackly.
How about you? What do you think?
Honestly, Gugo, I love smash burgers, but this has that same crispiness as a smash burger, and it's juicy.
Yeah, and most of the time you would have to trade off, overcooking the burger for it. But the crust is something that everyone should experience at least once in their life. What do you think?
Honestly, Gugo, did you actually deep fry this or something? Because this is a thick patty and it has an incredible crust.
That would make a lot of sense.
It feels like deep fried, and I guess in a sense, yes. You have to see it. Next question I have for you is flavor.
It's a lot beefier than normal burger patties, that's for sure. It's amazing, so much more meaty flavor in there. It's very nice.
Do you feel any dry age flavor on this burger?
Not really, I just feel just that beefiness. That's about it.
I couldn't agree more. If you think that this is going to taste like a dry age steak, does it?
No, at all. So this is dry age?
Yes, it is dry age. It doesn't feel like dry age. It just feels like a lot beefier and juicier burger that has been concentrated to the max. Now, the next one that I did, it's something a little bit different.
Cheers. Oh, another great burger. My goodness.
Oh, you're feeling it.
A hint of spice.
But not, is it too much?
At all.
I can't get over the crust. Professor, what do you think? What are you feeling? Tell me.
I like that. It's like more peppery, especially by the back of my tongue. It's like breakdancing on my tongue right now.
Is the texture the same?
Exactly the same. I love the texture and I also love that tingly. It's like in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it's slightly spicy. You feel a little bit of thing. By the way, this one has a little bit of Szechuan peppercorn, which gives you that little numb sensation. And the spiciness comes from gochugaru.
I didn't get no gochugaru at all, but it's still a good burger.
I like this that you guys like it so much that you don't even want to try the actual thing because you can tell the difference.
Oh, you can really tell the difference, especially with that spicy one.
It's working very good. You ready for the last one?
I'm excited for all these burgers.
All right, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, boy, I like this one a lot.
This reminds me of like a butter-based steak, like a little bit of garlic and thyme.
You can really feel that essence of garlic and thyme is just on a whole nother level. I will say this, it doesn't taste like a dry-aged steak, but it has its own unique flavor that is very difficult to explain. How do you explain that?
Delicious? I don't know, it's really good. I'm just getting a little full.
It's a lot of burgers, Pepezin, it seems like you like this one the best.
The main words that come to mind are like buttery, fatty, crispy, crackly. First of all, the textures here is not a texture you get on a burger, but it's a texture that I now want on every burger.
Couldn't agree more, yeah. With that being said, we have to kind of vote, everybody. And here's what I did. I used beef Wagyu talo on all of these burgers. Now, the differences between them is that the first one was just Wagyu talo. The second one was the spicy one that you kind of already know. And the last one was with thyme and garlic. Pepe, which one?
I'm gonna have to go with that last one, that thyme and garlic. That added so much flavor and fattiness to the burger.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with I'm not a big fan of spice, but that was a perfect amount of spice.
I couldn't agree more. That one is delicious. It tingles your mouth slightly. It's a little bit spicy and an overall incredible flavor that you should experience at least once in your life, everybody. And let me tell you something. If you're not using Wagyu beef talo to cook, do it. it. Keep in mind, not all Wagyu talos are the same. And South Chicago Packing has the best in the market. That's why I use it all the time. Make sure you check it out in the description down below, because I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. On today's video, I'm saying yes to every single thing you ever wanted. Some of these experiments are absolutely insane. Why are you asking for this? Are you trolling me? Or is this actually a good idea? I don't know. And there's only one way to find out, and that is to say yes to everything. Enough talking, because in order for me not to be biased, I got a true chef to give you his feedback. My brother from another mother, Chef Brian Tsao. Are you ready to do this with me?
Not really. I'm a bit concerned. I'm not sure if I should have even come today.
But that's okay, you're here, and let's take it like a trooper, because sometimes they troll me, but other times they are serious.
I'll be the judge of that.
Enough talking, because we're gonna start off with some cool stuff.
Cactus 2639.
XO sauce. They call it the king of condiments in China.
Now I should let you know there's no alcohol in XO sauce. XO basically means luxury because it's made with really high-end ingredients. We're talking dried scallops, shrimps, amongst many other things. You better have done this one.
I did.
That looks amazing.
Really? It looks amazing to you?
I'm so excited. Well, it is fishy, I'll give you that. XO sauce isn't meant to be eaten alone. It's part of the whole. Usually it gets mixed into something else, it's sauteed with. In this case, I think once you take everything off, you're going to be shocked at how good this is.
We're about to find out what this tastes like right now. Cheers.
That's amazing.
Yo, that's pretty good.
That's really good. And there's a touch of that fishiness, not in an offending way.
No, not at all. And even though this sauce doesn't smell very good, the flavor, money.
Yep.
What's your vote?
I'm gonna give this a 9.
A 9, wow. You know what? We agree.
All right, we're in agreement, all right.
XO sauce gets a 9.
Darth GBC 363.
Vacuum marinate steak overnight in a spicy Bloody Mary mix.
I like this. I'm excited by this. It's umami, a lot of tomato, there's acid. I'm excited by this.
I don't know exactly what is gonna happen, but he asked only for 24 hours.
Okay.
And I did it.
That is gonna be awesome.
Really?
I'm so excited.
Well, I don't know, because, I mean, why is it falling apart on this side over here, Brian?
It's falling apart because there's acid in there, and acid is a tenderizer. You only marinated for 24 hours, so I think it's gonna be enough. It's not gonna disintegrate.
All right, so gonna go ahead and cook it?
Hurry up, stop talking, grill it up.
And?
I'm gonna call it right now. I think this is gonna be a 10. It's not a 10.
I thought it was gonna be spicy.
I don't like this.
No.
No, I don't like it at all. I feel like I'm tasting Bloody Mary mix. It doesn't mix, it doesn't work. It's masking the steak.
It's overpowering. Brian, give you a rating.
2.
Wow,
Yeah,
2?
2.
I mean, it's not that bad for me. I'll give it a 5, so we have to agree.
Say 3.
3, we agree.
Harold Johnson 2424.
What about aged in Alabama white sauce? Are you familiar with Alabama white sauce?
Yes, it's actually a mayo and vinegar based sauce. So we already know that vinegar or acid is gonna help tenderize. So we know that it's gonna cover that department. But mayo, what's mayo made of? Fat, baby.
Exactly.
More fat, more better.
He did not specify how long he wanted to do it for, so I went ahead and did it for 24 hours. Voila!
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be white sauce.
So, I mean, take a look at it, and
well, clearly something in the sauce is reacting with the steak, making the sauce, well, no longer white. I'm not as excited as I was earlier, so
let's see how it turns out once cooked.
Cheers.
Yo. Wonderful flavor in your mouth immediately.
This just proves acid is one of the best pairings with savory.
Yeah.
Did you notice that it's kind of creamier? It's almost like coating your palate.
I'm loving it.
I like it a lot.
Brian?
I think I may have to give this a 9.5.
Wow. Yeah. You know what, Brian? I like it so much, I'm giving it a 10.
Wow. You know what? I'll give it a 10.
A 10.
Swagner 666. Oh, we got a little heavy metal Dark Lord action going on with this. I'm very curious what they recommended.
now aged steak in Guinness.
I love Guinness and how appropriate. The Guinness itself, I can drink Guinness all day long. Fun fact, it actually has less calories than a lot of lagers.
Really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen to the steak because it looks gnarly?
I think it can work because it has kind of a slightly roasted flavor. I think that can work really well with the steak. Please tell me it did this, Guga.
I sure did.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Wow, just from the way you move it, it looks super tender and soft. Guinness is very commonly used with roasts and meat. So I think it's gonna work great.
Voila.
That I'm excited about.
See what it tastes like. Cheers. Nah. No,
I don't hate it. No. I like it a lot. I think what is not working for you is slightly medicinal quality of Guinness.
Yeah, bro, it tastes like crap. It tastes terrible, Brian.
This is something I try once, like right now. If it was on a menu, I wouldn't order it again.
Let's rate. 0.
I'll give it a 6.
Okay, 4.
4.
Guinness gets a 4.
Guinness gets a 4. We got Lazy Clown 48.
A perfect name because look what he asked for. Dry age in Oreo filling.
Oh.
Well, come on, it sounds right. It sounds good, no?
No, not at all.
Well, guess what happened, Brian? Because
Let me guess. You made it.
that's right.
Of course. Oh my goodness. That literally looks like a clown. I'm not sure about this one. No
Why
can
not?
do. This is criminal. It's completely encased and it's not exposed to the elements.
Look at it, Brian.
But I may still be a hater because there's only one way to know if this works, and that's to cook it up.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
These are two flavors that are fighting each other so much, and I'm still
Listen.
tasting it.
Listen, eat your steak by itself.
And eat your Oreos with milk, please, not with steaks. Oh my goodness.
Let's vote.
-1.
-1. We agree.
Okay. Nye Rambler 23.
Still waiting for dry aging steaks in cream of mushroom.
I love cream of mushroom.
But it doesn't look appetizing when you open up a
Oh,
can.
it looks terrible. It's one of those things, it looks terrible, but it tastes awesome. And I really hope you don't ruin that for me today.
You better believe it.
Oh.
What do you mean? Doesn't it look appetizing to you?
No, it doesn't.
But isn't that what you grew up eating? Look at it.
No, that is not what I grew up eating. Let's make that very clear right now.
Seems like I almost attacked you by saying something like that.
Oh man, I'm triggered.
We're gonna eat it right now.
That is one of the worst steaks I have ever seen in my life. You are already ruining my childhood love of cream of mushroom. The first few seconds, I didn't feel any difference.
Oh, I felt it immediately.
Really?
Yeah, right away, yeah.
So for me, it came after. It's coming on very intensely.
It leaves a nice, wonderful, smooth feeling in your mouth. Since there's no crust at all,
Right.
almost feel like a boiled steak
Right.
with a good flavor.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to rate it. Brian,
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm giving it a 7. So 6.5, we agree.
6.5, okay.
We agree.
All right, yeah.
Before moving forward, let me introduce you to the family member that gets the most attention. This is Cookie. She's a Bernedoodle that thinks she's a tiny Chihuahua. She's gonna be 6 years old this year and she's super active. She definitely brings life to my house and my studio. The only thing that stops Cookie from time to time, it's itching related to allergies. I've recently learned that 90% of her immune system lives in her gut. So a weak gut can put her at risk and makes her even more vulnerable to allergens. So I'm now supplementing her by giving her Better Wild Allergy Relief Soft Chews. These soft chews are vet-designed supplements for your dog's immune system and overall health. And as you can see, she actually loves them. They have 3 main products. Their allergy soft chews, dental and multivitamin soft chews, and their joint relief soft chews. I use the allergy chews for Cookie. Each Better Wild product is designed to help re-strengthen your dog's gut with science-backed pre, pro, and postbiotics. And they make it easy to keep your dog healthy. Go to betterwild.com/Guga or scan the QR code for an exclusive Better Wild offer. Use code Guga at checkout. It stacks on top of already discounted pricing when you subscribe. This deal only works with my unique link, so make sure to click below. Thanks Better Wild for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it.
Sean Magalone 1209.
Dry-aged steak in Biscoff.
I'm intrigued.
I know, right?
Yeah,
You see,
yeah.
you thought you were just gonna die today, but but this one seems actually reasonable. So there are two types of Biscoff. You have the spread and also the cookies, the one that they use it in the airplane.
Right.
So I didn't know which one he was talking about. I decided to use both.
Okay, all right, covering all your bases. Why not? Did you really do it?
Yes, we did.
Oh,
Check it out.
my goodness, look at that. What is that?
Now, this one has been aged for 3 days. Not that long, right? Now, take a look at this. This is what it looks like.
That is weird. And I've been here many times and seen many weird steaks.
Enough talking, because I'm gonna go ahead outside, cook this one up, and see if it's gonna turn out good or not, and we'll be right back. There you have it.
That kind of smells amazing.
Really?
Yeah. It's very clearly Biscoff,
Yeah.
but what's interesting is it really works with the char smell. Cheers.
Cheers. You don't like it?
No.
Oh, that's amazing. That's phenomenal.
You like it?
All right, maybe I'm biased because I love Biscoff.
I don't hate it. It started a little weird. The more I taste it, I'm okay with it. The texture feels a little more firm.
Absolutely. You can definitely feel the sweetness. It is not as tender as other steaks, but you will immediately feel Biscoff.
Yes.
Time to vote.
I'm gonna have to give this one 5.
I'm giving it a 10.
Wow,
I
really?
liked it so much. So now we're gonna have to agree into a number.
In the middle, 7.5.
7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
We agree. Not for everyone.
Not for everyone, no. Tomas Artola 9668.
You should try aging steaks in dulce de leche.
I do love sweet and savory. In fact, I cook a lot that way myself. I'm just not sure about on a steak though.
Well, we did it anyway.
Oh my God. Guga, the steak is trying to run away from the dulce de leche. Look at that.
What do you think, Brian?
Well, first of all, dulce de leche, it's even more intense than caramel. It's an amazing flavor profile by itself, and in desserts, I'm not sure if this is gonna work.
Okay, but I have a little problem. It is hard, everybody. Look.
Because it's turning into candy.
Like it cured the steak.
You know, that's very reasonable.
We're gonna go ahead, put this one on the grill, and we have our steaks ready to eat. Are you ready?
No.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go again. Something really sweet. I mean, I think this has a lot of sugar. Sugar draws out moisture as well, and it was kind of turning it into jerky. Curing it actually is probably the better word, but in sugar. It's funky. Very funky.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, primarily made of sugar, like the Biscoff. You know what the X factor was? The milk
You think
solids,
so?
yeah.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
That's unedible.
Yeah.
No one should ever try this at all. Brian, rate it.
0.
I'm giving it a 0 minus 0.
Yeah. Jennifer B7918.
French onion dip as a dry-aged steak.
Shout out Frenchie, I'm excited for this one.
Really?
100%. Steak and onions, how can you go wrong? It's gonna be awesome. Guess what? You made it, didn't you?
Here it is.
Oh, I definitely liked the idea in my mind more than what I'm seeing right now.
What are you talking about? Don't be a hater.
That looks like fungus growing all over it. Actually getting a little sick looking at it. Can you get it out of my face? Get it out of here, please.
Let's get it on the grill.
French onion dip, I'm very excited for this one because again, steak and onions, how can you go wrong?
Oh, I don't hate it at all.
Wow.
What's going on here?
That's the onions. It's just the onions are clearly coming through. It doesn't look good.
But it has a flavor that is desirable.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one an 8.
Oh, I was thinking 8 too.
8, yeah.
8. This is a very solid 8.
Yeah. You're really insane, Amy Unknown 2977.
Dry-aged steak in pistachio cream.
Well, pistachios are definitely having a moment right now with the Dubai chocolate, and I'm genuinely just curious. Get that steak over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what is that? Did you kill the Grinch?
Exactly. I told you, not the most appetizing look.
Listen, this better not be some kind of joke where that's actually wasabi, because I will hurt you.
I'm gonna go ahead and cook this, and let's taste it right now. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't hate it.
Wow, I like this a lot. So there's sweetness in there.
Yeah, but not too much.
But not too much. It's that right balance.
Yeah, and it doesn't taste like pistachio. It has just a completely different flavor on the steak itself.
The pistachio works with the beef. It doesn't cover anything up, doesn't fight it. I'm really into that. I'm gonna give that a 7.
I'm giving it an 8.5. I kind of like it. So we have to agree on a number.
I'll go up to 8.
Pistachio cream is getting an 8.
Da with the 7634.
Dry aged steak in tartar sauce.
Well, all right. I guess pickles is one of the predominant flavor profiles in a tartar sauce. Yeah, that'll work fine with beef, but you usually associate a tartar sauce with fish. Listen, can we please skip this one?
Absolutely not. Brian?
That's the weirdest one for this whole experiment, and we've seen a lot of weird things. Even the color of the steak looks wrong.
Why does it look like that?
This is, I put that in the garbage.
Absolutely not. We're eating this right now.
This started as the ugliest one, but I think, looking at it now, this is a case of the ugly duckling. No.
Really? Is that bad for you?
No, I don't like it.
Oh, it comes after. Because as I was taking bite, it was nice and beautiful. And then all of a sudden, it slapped me in the face. Let's rate.
Oh, that's easily -2. That was the worst one.
Because I took a few other bites, then I'll give it a 1. So we have to agree on a number.
0.
Can you read the name of this subscriber? Because I cannot.
Easily. Tanu Jarshar Sarkofashar 8503.
Dry aged steaks in uranium 235.
I don't know what 235 means. All I know is uranium is not good for you. Actually, a pellet of uranium is like equal to 1,000 pounds of coal or something like that. It's extremely powerful.
We did it.
Oh my God.
Take a look at this steak, everybody. For whatever reason, I don't know why it's falling apart.
Yeah, don't do this at home.
All right, let's try the steak after it was being cooked. You're not excited for this one, Brian?
I'm not excited. I'm risking my life right now.
Oh, look.
Okay. I'm gonna eat it with you, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
Wow.
What's that smell?
So here's what I did. The first thing I started to use was sparkling water. Then I used and I have a feeling for that reason, that's why it tasted so good.
But I think that's really dangerous and not good, Guga. I'm gonna give that a 10 in flavor. I don't know what's gonna happen after this though.
I'm giving it a 10 too. Yeah, I think you're right.
Thank you, but we have to go.
Okay, I'm sorry, Brian.
There are many different ways to cook chicken. You can grill, sous vide, but maybe the most popular one of them all is to cook the whole bird. As far as I'm aware, rotisserie chicken is one of the greatest. But in all honesty, sometimes it can become really dry. But on today's video, I'm gonna try extreme methods in order to make them super juicy. Well, we're about to find out. Now, in order to make this experiment, the first thing we need is a whole chicken. Whenever you buy from the grocery store, look for a few things. Air chilled will always be better. No water added is a must. And most of the time, small to medium size is best. That way, things will cook evenly. Now, one of the things I highly recommend is to brine your chicken. That is a very simple process. After adding cold water to a pan, you can go ahead and throw in whatever spices you like to make it flavorful. But there's one thing you must put, and that would be salt. This will allow everything to penetrate deeply inside of the meat, making it more flavorful, slightly more tender, and it's one of the greatest ways of making your chicken juicier. Believe me when I tell you, because what you want to do is to leave it brining overnight in your refrigerator. As that was happening, the first special ingredient I'm going to be using is this, mayo, specifically Duke's. To make it even better, I throw in some chopped up garlic, whisk the whole thing up, and now let me show you what I'm about to do. After brining overnight, I went ahead and grabbed my chicken. I got it out of the container and I pat it dry real good. Now the meat already absorbed a lot of water and also saltiness, but let's make it even more flavorful by adding some garlic in the cavity, followed by onions and a few herbs to make it even more flavorful. Now here's another step I highly recommend, and that would be to separate the skin from the breast a little bit. Now you want to go ahead and slather the mayo all over the chicken. This will keep the chicken nice and moist through the cooking process. But you got to remember one thing. This is oil, and it will render down nice and slow, hopefully frying up the skin, making it better. Because after adding even more mayo, I went ahead and threw it in my smoker and cooked the whole thing at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And as that was going, I was ready to prep the next one. And we're not using mayo. I think this one will actually be a lot better better because we're using an ingredient everyone loves. So after brining my chicken as I did previously, I went ahead and inserted some aromatics. I want to make this chicken real good. So here's that special ingredient, butter. But we want to make this butter flavorful. I threw in some garlic, thyme, cilantro, rosemary, some black pepper, and salt. Now cover the whole thing up, blend it on high, and you're left with this, a compound butter with a wonderful smell. Now the process is quite similar, as we gotta slather this chicken with plenty of compound butter. It's one of those things that the more you add, the better, because we all know there's no such thing as too much butter. Or is there? Well, we'll find out shortly, as this goes into the smoker at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and it will be there until it's fully cooked. Because our next chicken went extremely viral, and it's not only about the chicken itself, it's actually the sauce that is made with it. It's called Alabama sauce. They say that once you try this sauce, you will get addicted to it. And to make it, it's actually quite simple. So after brining your chicken, you want to spatchcock it. That means you just gotta remove the backbone with some scissors, flip it, push in the breast, making it nice and flat. Now go ahead and season the whole thing with a generous amount of barbecue rub, and into the smoker it goes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Because here's where the magic happens. You gotta make that Alabama sauce. You start with a generous amount of mayo, followed by vinegar, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, black pepper, garlic powder, salt, and onion powder. Now go ahead and whisk the whole thing up, finish it up with some sugar to balance everything off, whisk it a little more, and your sauce is done. It's that simple. Now you can do a few things. You can bottle it and save it, or just use the whole thing immediately. Because let me show you something. By this time my chicken was ready, so I went ahead and took it off the grill, chopped it up in manageable pieces, and this thing came out nice and juicy. But the whole key here is the sauce. And whenever you're adding, you gotta be generous. Believe me when I tell you. They say that this is the most addictive sauce for a reason. It has to be real good. But even though my other chickens are still cooking, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. This one has also been going viral everywhere. Now the best part is that it's super simple and easy to make. Let me show you. Get yourself some ground beef and throw it in a bowl. Now add in some garlic, red chili pepper, some onions, parsley, black pepper, paprika, a generous amount of salt, and some olive oil. Now mix everything together until everything is fully blended. Get yourself some flour tortilla. Make sure they're nice and big down. Then you want to go ahead and cut out the edges, making it nice and square. Now spread that meat mix all the way to the edges and repeat the process a few times. Because once you have done so, you want to stack them on top of each other just like this. And after you add a few, add one more tortilla right on top. Then go ahead and cut them, lay them down just like this. Get yourself some skewers and insert it, because then to make the kebabs, you just gotta slice them in between. Now here's the best part. To cook them, it's pretty simple. Just fry them up in the pan. Keep the heat nice and low though. If not, they'll brown up too quickly and not cook all the way through. As soon as one edge is browned, go ahead and flip it, because once they're fully cooked, season them with a tiny bit of salt and parsley, as this is one of the most viral recipes right now. And I'm wondering if it's gonna taste as good as it looks. To make it even better, you can always add some Alabama sauce right on top, which is the same one that we used for our chicken. And I have a feeling this is gonna be delicious. But remember, we still have 2 chickens cooking. This one is the one with mayo, and as it was going, it was not looking very appetizing. But once the internal temperature was reached, I immediately took it out and look. Oh boy, not the most appetizing chicken I've cooked. But at the same time, there's one thing that is important, and that would be the taste. I'm hoping that it turned out delicious, especially if we're talking about flavor and not looks. But at the same time, inside of my other smoker, we had the one with the compound butter. And in all honesty, this one smelled better. But when I took it out, take a look. You tell me, what do you think? Not as appetizing as the Alabama sauce? Or is it? But if this was a smell competition, this one would definitely win. And let's not even talk about juiciness, because now that we have all of our chickens ready, I'm ready to find out which way is the best way to cook roasted chicken at home. So let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Whatnot. They'll be giving away an iPad mini, AirPods 4, plus whatever I'm able to buy on Whatnot in the next 60 seconds. Whatnot is the #1 live streaming selling app where you can buy, sell, or auction literally anything. And you guys already know I love food. And yes, Whatnot has an amazing food category too, but it goes way beyond that. They got Pokemon cards, sports cards, electronics, Funko Pops, shoes, snacks and candies, seafoods, and meats. Seriously, there's something for everyone on the app. 16-pack of cookies, that's going on the giveaway. Exotic snack bundles, let's throw that in as well. Hopping into a live candy show. Wow, all that candy for $20? Yes, nice. And what makes it real cool is that these are real people selling real products live. So you can score amazing deals in real time without sacrificing quality. So scan the QR code or click on the link in the description to download Whatnot and get your free $15 off your first purchase on the app anywhere. To enter the giveaway, use my link and spend some or all of your free $15. Enter for free by just signing up. Do both for 2 entries. Thank you Whatnot for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast today. Gentlemen, what do you guys think, huh?
It'd be a little bit more beautiful if it was steak, but there's a lot. We're hungry. We're good.
I don't know what Leo's talking about. I like this chicken. It looks really nice.
Very good. So I really want your honest opinion here. As you can clearly see, we got 3 beautiful chickens in front of us. Each single one of them were cooked in a different way. And I want your honest opinion. Just let me know which one you like best.
Okay, this one.
All right, we're going to start here then.
All right.
Let's dig in. Let's
do
dig
it.
in. Let's go. All right, give me your true honest opinion over here. Let's dig in and let me know how this thing tastes. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, that tastes pretty good.
That's insulting the chicken. That is amazing, everybody. It might not have the best crust or skin or crispiness, but man, is that good.
You said it perfectly, Gugo. Sorry, Steph. It does not look great, but it tastes phenomenal.
It looks amazing. It tastes amazing. It's soft. So when you have these green things on top of it, I don't know what it is. I don't know what you put on it, but it's really nice. It gives like a freshness balance to it.
I agree, 100%. I enjoy it. We all enjoy it?
Yeah.
So this one I cook in butter. Not a little bit of butter. A lot of butter. Is it fair to say more butter, more better?
So this chicken not healthy.
Nah.
Depends on how much chicken I can eat before I have a heart attack.
Yeah, no, because you're not really eating the butter, right? That's the thing. Now, I will say this. Don't throw the butter away. Save the butter and put that butter on a little bit of toast. You will love me forever. That is delicious. I like.
I wish the butter gave it a better crust, but it's other than that, it's great.
Say it like it is, Leo. The crust is...
Sucks.
All right, let's jump on to the next.
I wanted some of the crispiness, but now that I'm going for this thigh, they got no crust on it.
No crust at all. No.
Smells nice.
Smells good.
Smells nice, yes.
Well, let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. Oh, no.
I don't know about this.
So it has an aftertaste.
Yeah, it's
initially it's delicious, and then it slap you in the face, everybody, because the aftertaste is kind of weird.
It tastes almost fishy to me, like the aftertaste comes in. I like the first bite. It's soft. It's not as juicy as the previous chicken, but it's good. But that aftertaste comes in, it makes you not want to eat another piece. That's, ooh.
I think this is what you get when you boil that chicken too much. Way too much.
That's nasty. Do not try this at home, everybody. So this is actually mayo.
Mayo?
You baked it in mayo?
Mayo.
Like a lot of mayo?
Like a stupid amount of mayo.
When you did that with steaks, I loved it, but it does not work on chicken.
We need to change flavors. Can we try that?
Yeah. So what this is, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you.
Yo, you're getting fancy with this
It
design.
looks fancy. Believe me, nothing fancy here. So you can go directly in, or you can use a sauce as well that we use for our last chicken. This sauce is called the Alabama sauce. Let's give it a try. Cheers.
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 Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's perfect to wash down the flavor of that chicken. I actually want to try with the sauce.
It's
How is it
amazing.
with the
It's
sauce?
so good. That sauce, first of all, just adds a lot of creaminess and texture to this, but what I like is that you can actually still taste the ground beef through the sauce. Very nice, very well seasoned, and it's just so soft.
So much better with the sauce. It's really nice. I mean, that garlicky flavor that you get from the sauce is amazing.
A little bit of vegetables combined together make the flavor for enhanced. It's a perfect marriage of flavor. Absolutely delicious. I highly recommend. No more mushy chicken?
No more
mushy chicken.
Mushy chicken went away?
No.
Can we try this one now?
Yes, please.
All right, let's go. Oh.
I'm gonna get a little messy.
Now I will say visually. Can we just all agree visually?
Yes.
Now that I look at it, it looks better than the first one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Wow.
That is the winner. That is the winner.
By far, that's the... Okay, wait. What do you think? Yes? You agree too? Oh, this man agreed.
Yes.
You have the sauce, and then you have that wonderful flavor from the actual chicken. That crust is in your face, seasoned, flavorful, delicious. That's my winner, hands down.
I have to tell you, the crust on this chicken is overwhelmingly good. The seasoning that you put on it is amazing. The sauce, it gives a nice balance, and the chicken is actually tastes like a chicken. This is by far, I thought the first one was gonna be the best, but by far, this is another level.
Thanks again to Whatnot for sponsoring this huge giveaway. As a reminder, make sure to scan the QR code on screen or the link in the description and spend some or all your free $15 credit that you get. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. This might be the biggest lie in cooking. Do marinades even work? I went on my local supermarket and I got the cheapest picanha I can find. This one is not that great. I want to test 4 bases: lemon, yogurt, or... Alton.
Yes.
My good friend Alton Brown.
How are you?
Hi, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Gugo.
I got a question for you.
Yep.
I do some crazy experiments with meat,
Yeah,
and I
you
want to
do.
dedicate one to you. What type of thing can you think of that I have not dry-aged steaks with, and it will be a representation of Alton Brown?
I want you to combine teriyaki and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, why?
Because it balances. Both have enough salt, especially the teriyaki, but the sweetness from the Dr. Pepper, as well as the carbonic fizz, I think is going to bring something to the party.
Huh? How long should I go for? I usually let things soak for quite some time because we want deep penetration, but please.
6 months then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 6 months.
Half a year dry-aged Alton Brown.
Wet-aged.
Half a year wet-aged Alton Brown experiment coming up now.
Now I'm sure you are familiar with Dr. Pepper, but just in case you're not, there's a huge difference between the canned stuff and this, the original Dr. Pepper. You see, Dr. Pepper was created in 1885 by a pharmacist in Texas, and it is one of the oldest soft drinks in the United States. Now obviously Alton Brown loves this stuff, but like I said before, there's a huge difference between the canned stuff and the original. This one uses canned sugar, so I'm hoping that it's going to be better. So I went ahead and grabbed my steak. It's 2.5 inches ribeye, nice and thick and prime grade. Now for the teriyaki sauce. Now I can go ahead and use this one right here, but that would not do its justice. I have to make teriyaki from scratch, and for that I got a Japanese master chef.
This is Chef Hiro, a true Japanese chef, and let's be honest, much more qualified than me to make this sauce. Hiro-san, Alton Brown told me to soak a steak in Dr. Pepper. What do you think it's gonna happen?
You know, be honest, I never had a drink of Dr. Pepper.
But in all fairness, first he told me to coat the steak in teriyaki sauce, then Dr. Pepper, and that's why I'm here. So I need you to teach me how to make teriyaki sauce.
Sure. Okay, first we need to burn out alcohol.
Burn off the alcohol. Okay, sounds good.
The sake and mirin. Let's go. Oh,
just like that.
Just like that.
Now, if we don't burn off the alcohol, Hiro, it's gonna be bitter. Is that the reason?
Yeah. Then after soy sauce. After that, sugar.
Sugar.
Okay. And now, very important, you have to watch it. It's a share.
So now all he's doing is reducing the sauce so that he can get a nice consistency.
Yes. Now, teriyaki sauce is finished.
Wow, that looks beautiful. Nice gloss, not too thick. Very nice.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yes, I'm gonna need it. Thank you, Chef Hiro. Arigatou gozaimasu.
As soon as I got back, I went ahead and started reducing the sauce. You just gotta heat it up a little, because in the end, check it out. This will now work perfectly. So I went ahead and went for it, adding a generous amount of teriyaki sauce first. And I'll be honest with you, the sauce that Chef Hiro makes is smelling fantastic. Once the steak was fully covered, I transferred it to a container and I went immediately with the Dr. Pepper. And I'm not quite sure what was happening, as I was getting some type of reaction. Don't ask me what those bubbles and things are, because I tell you one thing, friends, even though it looked kind of weird, it was smelling really good. So into my refrigerator it goes for 6 months. But there was a problem.
Good morning, everybody, and something has happened, and I must send a video to my good friend Alton Brown. And I have done it. I literally did it, and I want to show you what it's looking like, because things are a little bit different than what I'm normally used to. You are an expert at this, and I need your opinion.
Clearly, I'm not an expert, because an expert wouldn't have probably told you to do that. And quite frankly, I just thought it would be fun.
Here it is in better lighting, brother. Take a look at this. I mean, I don't know what those things are over it.
What's basically happened is it kind of like cured the outside. But all that white stuff, beige stuff floating around, I don't know what that is unless it's actually... Yeah.
Take a look at this. What do you think?
But Alton, I can't. We need to cook this right now, and it has only been a week. So after removing it from the container, I pat it dry really good, and it was smelling great. As I held it in my hand, a few things stands out. Number one, tenderness. This thing is literally falling apart. Second, the fibers are completely opened. Third, it smells like chocolate, like Nutella. So now I'm extremely excited. Since this thing is completely falling apart on me, I went ahead and tied it up. Because I tell you one thing, I'm looking forward to this. However, this steak is not enough for all of us. So since we went with Dr. Pepper because Alton Brown loved it, while I was growing up, there was one drink that I loved more than most. And it was not soda. It was actually guarapo, also known as sugarcane juice. It is fresh, sweet, light, slightly grassy, but extremely refreshing. If you've never had guarapo, friends, give it a try. But there's another ingredient that I also love, and that would be butter and garlic. Oh yes. So here's what I came up with. I first started with some butter. I melt that down on the skillet and threw in a generous amount of garlic. As soon as it was nicely golden brown, I took it out and chopped it up. Then I got some room temperature butter, whisked it real good, added the guarapo, whisked it a little bit more, and I went straight with the golden brown garlic. Then I went ahead and mixed it a little bit more, and this thing was ready for the steak. So I went ahead and started spreading the whole thing on the steak. The more, the better. The key is that whenever you use butter, you gotta make sure you cover the entire steak. If not, it will oxidize and it will not be as good. So I made sure of that. Because once I was done, into my dry ager it went. Now remember the Dr. Pepper one? Extremely tender, and it was only for a week. This one, on the other hand, I have to take it out now too to make a fair comparison. But I want you to take a look how well butter preserves steaks. Remember, the goal here was to go for 6 months. So I knew that this was gonna last, but the Dr. Pepper had something else in mind. After removing all of the guarapo butter, I was left with a beautiful steak that smelled wonderful, but not much has changed. So I'm curious to see how this one is gonna taste. And in order to have a true comparison, check it out. I got a fresh one, the Dr. Pepper one, and the guarapo. I kept the seasoning real simple, with a generous amount of salt and black pepper, nothing else. Because once this was ready, I wanna let them rest at room temperature for 30 minutes, so that the salt can penetrate deeply into the steak. As that was going, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And this one is from Alton Brown. To make it, it's quite simple. Check it out. We first need a quick rub. First, add in some cumin, followed by smoked paprika, mustard powder, onion powder, chipotle pepper, and finish it off with some garlic powder. Now mix everything well, and this is your rub. Set this aside. Now before we can begin cooking our filling, which is going to be fantastic, you got another mix to make, which is into a bowl, throw in some brown sugar, followed by some ketchup, mustard, tomato paste, malt vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and liquid smoke. Now make sure to mix that real good, and this is what you should be left with. Now set this aside. Now into a pan, throw in some oil, followed by onions. Start to cook them for a little bit, and immediately go in with your ground beef. Now go ahead and cook them until they're fully cooked. I like to use this tool here that makes the job easier. This is a lifesaver. Now go ahead and season it with salt and pepper, and I want you to take a look at one thing. I'm using 80-20 ground beef. See how fatty it is? Here's a quick trick to remove some of the fat if you don't want that much. Just use a paper towel, but don't remove too much, because we all know fat is flavor. Now go ahead and add your dry mix, stir and combine everything together. You should start having a wonderful smell and color. Once that's fully mixed, throw in your wet mix. Now go ahead and mix that in, and there's one special ingredient I completely forgot, but that's okay. I made a quick well and threw in some garlic. I cooked that up for a little bit and let that fry it up. Then right towards the end, I added some green onions. Now the green onions is a Gugo touch. It's not from Alton Brown, but I just love it. So this is our filling. Next, I went ahead and grabbed myself some of these, which I love to use. So I went ahead and opened one up, added one slice of American cheese, followed by the filling we just made, and a tiny bit of pickles. Now you want to go ahead and close your bowl. Just make sure to crimp it towards the end, and make sure you do multiple. Next, go ahead and add some egg wash. A tiny bit of sesame seeds goes right on top, and bake the whole thing in your smoker at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Because after about 20 minutes, this is what you're left with. Sloppy Joe buns. Please listen to me. Make this. Yes, it is wonderful. It's one of those things that you cannot eat just one. So yeah, it is a perfect side dish for today's experiment. But remember, Alton Brown asked me for this crazy Dr. Pepper experiment. I have a feeling it's gonna be good, because now that we have all of our steaks ready, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and cook them. First, I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Once that's done, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until they reach the internal temperature of 135. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them, so let's do it.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you guys think, huh?
There's a lot of fat cap meat in here.
That's right. I don't go cheap, everybody. Shout out to my good brother, Alton Brown.
Oh.
So he asked me for this experiment, and you know, his reaction said it all because I did show him the steak. I'm curious. I want you guys to give me your true, honest opinion how this tastes. Sounds like a plan?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's go because I am hungry. We're gonna start right here. Please dig in, guys. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
After 10 years of videos, steak does not get old for me. This man ate the whole thing. Felito, you went for the first bite and then you went for the second bite. What happened?
It's too good and I'm too hungry right now. You can taste that charcoal flavor.
AKA the kiss of the dragon, Felito.
Super juicy, so delicious. There's nothing, I can't complain.
Can you guys tell if there is anything wrong with this steak?
Nope, tastes like a good control steak to me.
Yeah, is there supposed to be something wrong?
No, not at all.
Then it's beautiful.
This is our baseline. Let's see if it's gonna go up or down from here. Let's go to the next one, please. Dig in, guys. Let's see.
This looks extremely juicy.
Yes, it is extremely juicy, and I'll be honest with you, it was so juicy before I cooked it that I had to like even try to remove some of the juiciness.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not kidding. This one of the juiciest steak ever, and not only that, the steak was also completely falling apart on me. But let me know about the taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very different.
The flavor changes.
As you take more bites, right?
Right.
So the first initial bite, you have a flavor, and then the second bite is a different flavor. Yeah. It's very weird.
It goes from sweet to salty, and now that salty's just kind of sitting in there. It's just kind of like chilling in my tongue. I like it. Yeah, it's pleasing. It's good. It's almost like got an Asian vibe to it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of that.
Wow.
Normally you can tell as soon as you take a bite if it's like a sweet kind of experiment.
Yeah. It's definitely a sweet experiment.
I like it though. I mean, I don't know what it is.
If you're wondering if it's bad, no, it's not bad at all. Even though it looked horrendous, it's a good steak.
Only thing I could say is that the steak flavor is heavily removed.
Yes, we actually marinated this with teriyaki sauce and Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
That's his favorite drink, by the way.
My favorite soda, yeah.
Surprisingly, that tastes very good, but we still got our last one. But before we do, I went ahead and made a nice side dish here, inspired by my good friend Alton Brown. You just gotta grab it and go for it, because there might be a surprise for you inside. You ready?
Some cheese, like empanada?
Let's find out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you like?
It's like a bun stuffed with a burger.
Yeah, exactly what it is. Sloppy Joe, to be specific.
Guga, this is amazing. Especially the pickles at the end there. It's perfect acidity to end everything off. This really is like kind of like a bao bun shape, kind of almost. You've transformed Sloppy Joe's, Guga.
No, shout out to Alton Brown. It's not me.
Oh, that's right, Alton Brown.
I cannot take any credit on this at all. What an incredible, delicious bite. Easy to make. Do it at home. You guys ready for the last steak?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Which soda use on this one? Guga?
Oh, good question. You're gonna be surprised.
This one's extra juicy.
Ooh.
How does it smell?
Like super smoky. Like too much.
Oh no. Well, let's find out how it's gonna taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
It's amazing. That doesn't taste like that second one, and it definitely don't taste like a control.
No.
What the hell did you do to that?
Oh, good question. I'll get on that real shortly. What do you think, Valito?
No, this one's really good. An extra beefy steak.
It just amplifies the control.
Exactly.
It's fair to say it's the control on crack.
Yeah.
So this one is actually with real cane sugar and garlic butter. That one is incredible. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And Alton Brown, what did you think of this experiment now that you see us tasting it? Because by the looks, I know you were a little bit skeptical, but I want to know what you think now. Let us know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
And this is today's special ingredient. I must say, it looks a little sus. However, this is the most nutrient-dense food you can ever have. It's good for you, it contains a tremendous amount of vitamins and minerals, and it's known as the ultimate superfood. But let's be honest, most people don't really care if it's good for you if they can't eat it. But on today's video, my goal is to change that, as I'm about to do something very interesting with this mystery meat. Since this is a huge piece of meat, I'm going to be cooking it 3 different ways. And the very first one is this. I'm actually going to cook this as if it was a brisket. This might be the greatest idea I've ever had or the worst, and specifically for one reason. I've never seen this being done. I don't understand why, but in my head it makes sense. There's only one problem though. Usually when you cook things in a smoker, they have a lot of fat. This one does not, so I'm wondering how it's gonna hold up. As that was going, our next preparation is going to be even simpler. What I'm about to do with it is very popular in Japan. They love it, they give it a unique flavor, but I never had it this way. But it's quite simple and easy to make. Check it out. After seasoning it with salt and pepper, you want to immediately sear it. Keep it on the medium heat. As soon as you touch the pan, it shrinks down quite a bit. The longer you cook it, the more it shrinks. As soon as you got a nicely caramelized crust, you want to throw in some hot honey, followed by cognac. Light it up and let the whole thing flambe. Now I'll be honest with you, this is smelling delicious, and it might just be the perfect preparation for this mystery meat. But we're not even close to being done, because as soon as I sliced it, check it out. It's 100% raw inside. But not to worry, because it goes right back into the pan and got a nice crust on the edges as well. Once that's done, you want it through the 3 breading process. First the flour, then egg wash and breadcrumbs. Now go ahead and deep fry the whole thing in Wagyu fat and set it aside to reserve. Next, get yourself some milk bread. I'm making a sando out of this. Just like they do in Japan, you want to cut out the edges. You want it to be the perfect bite. But make sure you add some Japanese mayo on the bottom, followed by that crispy mystery meat, and add some katsu sauce right on top. And finish it off with the bread. Now to be fancy, I went ahead and added a little bit of chives, followed by some wasabi, because this is our first preparation. And I have a feeling it's going to be good, but we'll find out real shortly. Because for our next one, I'm cutting steaks out. Oh yes, nice and thin. One of the things I recommend doing is to soak it in milk. That takes out a little bit of the gaminess and punginess that this has. If you let it soak for 24 hours, it's even better. As that was happening, I went ahead and made a quick guacamole. I threw in some avocados, followed by some onions, tomatoes, cilantro, some jalapenos, salt, and lime juice. Now smash everything up, mix it really well, and the guacamole is done. It's that simple. It's delicious, especially on a taco. Because let me show you what I'm about to do. I got some garlic, tomato, and onions. I went ahead and charred them up. Then I threw everything into a blender, followed by some salt, MSG, black pepper, some oil, and chili de árbol to make it a little spicy, you know what I mean? As after I blended the whole thing up, we got a real quick, simple, and easy sauce to go along with our tacos. As after this was marinating overnight, I took it out, seasoned with salt, pepper, and all-purpose flour. I made sure to do both sides, because now you want to cook them on a really hot pan using some oil. You gotta fry them quickly, if not, it's gonna overcook. We're basically almost frying them. As soon as you got a little bit of crust on one side, fill the whole thing up with some onions. Now cook it until your onions is nicely golden brown. Now place everything on a cutting board and chop the whole thing up. Since we're making a taco, it's quite important to make nice small pieces. That way it's going to be very enjoyable when you take a bite. Now toast up some corn tortilla, add a generous amount of guacamole on the bottom, followed by that beautiful mystery meat we just cooked, a generous amount of the sauce, and don't forget to add some limes, because this is about to be a real treat. Believe me when I tell you, friends, if you want to try this mystery meat for the first time, do it this way, because the next one is not for everybody. After I took it out of the smoker, check it out. This is what it looks like. And as soon as I took my first slice, I'll be honest with you, it smelled pretty good. But at the same time, I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I don't think anyone has ever cooked it this way. But I'll be honest, I'm quite excited about it, especially if I can fool the guys and let them know that this is a special brisket. Well, let's see how things go for the taste test. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to eat, so let's do it.
Managing 3 YouTube channels, a team, a family can be a lot. I have a lot of chaotic days. I have deadlines, a video that must come out today, an important meeting in the morning, a dry-aged steak experiment to cook for the next video. Oh, also I have a show to go to for my daughter tonight, and a competition for my boys. And if that's not enough, the wife is calling me on the way to the vet because my dog ate a toy and he needs surgery to get it out. Yeah, sometimes it's pure madness. I want to be there for everyone and for everything, but I've learned that taking time for therapy has offered the expert support and the fresh perspective that has helped me understand myself and how to manage it all in ways that I would have never been able to do it on my own. I've been working with tools they gave me to identify the most challenging high-impact tasks. I tackled those first. I'm learning how to prioritize things. BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video, makes starting therapy easier. You can take the quiz and match it with a licensed therapist quickly, and you can communicate however you feel comfortable, with phone, video, or text. For me, it's normally just a phone call. Start BetterHelp today by clicking the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Guga and get 10% off your first monthly therapy. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you guys think, huh?
This is not beautiful. Google, what is this, bro? I mean, we got some good food here, but I don't know about that one over there. It looks a little interesting.
This one looks a little bit the most... Okay, so here's that. Hear me out. Specialty meat. It is the most nutrition food you can have in your life, period. Now, we all know that sometimes nutrition doesn't translate to deliciousness. However, we have level 1 right here, which should be a mild flavor. And then if we go to the next one, which is number 2, a little bit more of that insane flavor. And here we go like all in, baby. You're gonna feel that nutrition flowing to your veins. You know what I mean?
I don't care how nutritious this is. This does not look like a normal piece of steak.
Because it's not. Give me your honest opinion. Cheers.
Cheers.
I enjoy it quite a bit, everybody.
Bro.
What do you think, Felito? Please tell me.
Guga, it's definitely not bad. It doesn't have a lot of flavor though. The meat is a little bland. You definitely did a good job with the frying the katsusando, but I mean, honestly, besides the texture, it just doesn't have a lot of flavor.
I agree with Felix where it doesn't have a strong flavor, but what it does have is a strong aftertaste, which I am not a fan of. And the texture is very off. It's like soft and mushy in ways that steak normally isn't.
Bro, he just described it. Creamy.
Yeah, creamy. For me, I feel like I've had this before, and I do not like this flavor.
Really? Okay, well, maybe the tacos will make it better.
We'll see, I guess.
Let's try the tacos, yeah. And notice that I went hefty on the portion to make sure that I keep you both nutritious.
I think this is the only time I would have appreciated less meat.
Less meat? Oh, no.
God, bro, I can't even pick this taco
That's
up, bro.
correct, bro. We have a lot of nutrition for you, buddy. I need you healthy.
Ooh, I don't want to be healthy, bro. No.
All right, just be honest. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Leo.
Bro, this is the only time I'm gonna say this. I never want you to make this again. The guacamole is nice, but like the texture and flavor of whatever this is so weird. Feels like an old steak, like a really old steak.
I mean, it's really not that bad. Like the guacamole and that sauce you have on top, it really makes it good. I mean, like Leo did say, the texture is a little off, but I mean, if it's as healthy as you say it is, I could eat the whole thing.
Exactly. I will say this, I'm trying for you, bro. I'm looking out for you, bro. I'm even putting some creaminess to go along with it, and it was hard.
I'm sorry, I feel like Angel with the vegetables, bro. This is not it for me. And the other thing is like, there's no juice. You bite into it and it doesn't like burst with juices. It's just weird, mushy, old, sad.
All right. Here you go. We got the next one, all right? But the next one is, this is it, Leo. If you don't like it, this one, you're gonna have a good time, buddy.
What?
So I am going to be very nice, and I'll give you, because I really love you, a whole steak. And then for me and Felito, we'll split it in half, Felito.
Ooh. Why does it smell and look like that, bro? The crust is purple.
Correct. That's the smoke ring, bro, because I cooked it like a brisket. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah. That one's strong. But you know what will be good with it? You need something else sometimes, everybody.
I'm really trying to chew this. This is hard.
Leo, where are you going?
Oh my, I can't.
Is this the most exotic?
That's the nastiest thing I've ever had on this channel. This has a different texture than the other two. I bit into it and it's like bouncy in a really gross way.
I mean, I'll be honest, of the three, it's definitely not the best, but I mean, it's not bad. Again, the texture is like the main thing. This one, obviously, whatever this meat is, the flavor definitely does come out. At the end of the day, it's not that bad.
Would you say you would only go out of your way because of the health purpose, or you will actually crave this?
Maybe the taco or the sandwich, yeah, but I don't know if I'd eat it like that.
I understand. Would you crave this, Leo?
No, I will never eat this again, is how I'll put it.
It's not that bad. By the way, it's liver.
Oh my God, okay.
It's beef liver, okay? This one is very, very gamey, very irony. You know, that's what you're feeling with this one right here. This one here, I don't know if it's even worth you going through the trouble, but definitely the taco version is amazing, everybody. And you need something to mix it with. But I was trying to mask it to help Leo out, but apparently that didn't work either.
You did not mask it well enough. Guys, I'm sorry. I know I sound like a baby right now. I've learned through this video, I really do not like liver.
There you go. It's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. Felito, yes? Yes.
I'd definitely eat it again.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. On this series, I am rating every steakhouse in America. Here's our current leaderboard. I've been to a lot already, but on today's video, it is all about the critics. Are food critics right, or are they being paid off to give good reviews? I'm curious, and I'm gonna find out and investigate. Because on the first steakhouse we're going, it's all about the food critics. Everywhere I found, it says, go to this place. But the reviews say otherwise. And if you think I'm gonna stop there, no. Right after, I'll be going where the locals eat. I want to know who has better taste, food critics or locals. Enough talking, we got a lot to eat. Let's go. We've just arrived here on the restaurant. I got the menu here. I got a few things that I think I will be ordering. For starters, I'm going to be going with the Wagyu carpaccio. Another thing that caught my eye is the steak frites. In regards to our steaks, they make their steaks here quite different, especially the filet mignon. So I'm going to be ordering one filet mignon and then also a ribeye. And here we have the carpaccio. I'll be honest with you, it looks like it is American Wagyu, not Japanese Wagyu at all. A little bit of marbling, but not too much, but they dress it up with a generous amount of microgreens to charge you more money, everybody. Nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open, roll everything up, put it on a nice cracker, and let's see how it tastes. Cheers. I don't know if I'm just starving or this thing tastes really good. They do overpower with a little bit of the sauce. Also for the price, I feel like it's reasonable. They do put a lot of capers on it and these microgreens. For a carpaccio, it's nice. Now let's jump into the steak frites. Here we got the second appetizer, which is the steak frites. The fries right here looks nice and crispy. Oh man, the fries are good. Let's take a look at this steak right here. Oh. I would call that more towards the rare side. But a lot of people in the comments will say it is still mooing. I'm gonna just go ahead and fold this whole thing here and take a bite. Cheers. I have problems. Hold on a second, it's gonna take a while. That hurt going down, everybody. First of all, it's not the highest quality of steak, but it's so rare that it is extremely chewy. That's the thing. If you don't cook it to medium rare and it's still completely raw, it's just way too chewy for me. Also, there's no seasoning on the steak. There's no salt at all. The carpaccio was much better because it was properly seasoned. This sucks. If this is what it's supposed to be for my actual steak, this is not looking good. And here we have our very first steak from the steakhouse. I'll be honest with you, I've never had any filet mignon like this ever. Notice how they butterfly the filet mignon. So I order my steak in a very interesting way because of this review. EF says the food was not edible. The steaks were burnt and the filet mignon butterflied looked like beef jerky. 1 star. Ooh, is it really that bad? Because the critics did not say that. They actually said that the filet mignon is a wonderful choice. Let's see who's right. Also, they love grill marks here. And you know how I feel about grill marks. They're just for show. They're not really for flavor. It seems like also the steak is a little bit red, which means that they probably use their in-house rub. But nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and slice this up. And here's what we got. And it does not look like beef jerky to me. It looks like they cooked it nicely. However, what about butterfly filet mignon seems sacrilegious to me, but cheers. There is no salt at all. Also, this is not a fresh filet mignon. It has an old taste. Lack of seasoning, the crust is not great. For it to be the best steakhouse in Orlando, this is quite disappointing. Let me try this mashed potato. Wow, that caught me by surprise. The mashed potato is actually quite creamy. They use a lot of butter. Potato is better than the actual filet mignon. That is not a good thing. Let's try the ribeye. And here we have the ribeye. Same exact thing. Not a very pronounced crust. And since the steak is slightly red, I can tell that they're using a rub for it. I love to stick with salt and pepper because you know why? You can't hide anything. You will taste the meat. When you use some type of rub on a steak, it's like you're hiding something. And as you already know, the filet mignon was old. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and cut this open and see what happens. Ooh. This is what we have, everybody. I think it's a little bit more towards the rare side than medium rare to me. Let's give this a go and see how it tastes. Cheers. You know what's funny? Both steaks taste exactly the same because of the rub that they're using. However, this one is not old. It's an okay steak, it's all right, but to be the #1 steakhouse in Orlando, named by the experts, is a disgrace for Orlando, to be honest with you. But next, we're gonna go where the locals go, where the real people like you and me go, and they say it's pretty good. You know what? I'm good with the steak. I don't want any more. Okay, time for the review. The fact that both the filet mignon and the ribeye tasted exactly the same is absolutely ridiculous to me. Even though the ribeye was fattier, it was such a low quality that it didn't make any sense. And obviously, how can a mashed potato be much better than a steak? Food critics, are you serious? Because for me, this steakhouse is getting it too. I don't plan on coming back, but what I am excited about is to see where the locals actually eat. We've just arrived on our second steakhouse, everybody. Complete different experience from the previous one. The waiter just came, talked to us. What a nice guy. So here's my full menu that I'll be ordering. For appetizers, I'm gonna go with the seared ahi tuna and the crab cakes. For the steak, I'm gonna go with the USDA prime ribeye, cooked to medium rare. And as a side dish, some Brussels sprouts, because that's what I was recommended. I also wanna try their lobster bisque. I love lobster bisque and I definitely wanna have that. The bread, almost instantaneously, as soon as I sit down, nice warm bread with a big chunk of butter. Soft bread, homemade. Good start so far, but let's see how everything else tastes. You know, I have such a nice waiter that he told me we have the best seared ahi tuna ever, and you should definitely try it. So we're gonna give it a go. It looks very pretty, nice presentation, and you know what? I'm gonna dunk it in the sauce. Cheers. Probably one of the most smokiest tuna I've ever had, ever. This sauce, slightly spicy, a little tangy. This appetizer is delicious. Brother, I got a question for you. Why is it so smoky? How did you get that smokiness?
That's no secret. That's, you know, the smokiness is what everyone loves, yeah. Sometimes they don't want to give up their secrets, everybody, and it's totally fine. I mean, I'm wondering if that tuna was actually smoked on the grill or they used a smoked gun, because it was so smoky and I really enjoy that. But I got a review here because what I'm about to order next is a crab cake. Let's see what they have to say. Brooke says, complete joke of a steakhouse. Crab cake appetizer was a cold spoon of fake crab. And I'm sure the fillet was needle tenderized. Save your money and go to Outback. 1 star. Outback? I didn't have a really good experience with Outback. So far, this tuna is marvelous. I'm not quite sure what Brooke is talking about, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and order the crab cake anyway. Let's see if Brooke is right or she's wrong. Their crab cake looks like it has a lot of crabs. Oh yeah, this thing is filled with crabs, no joke. Yep. How's crab cake? You know, no feeling, straight up crab, which is a good thing. A lot of crab. But you were right about the tuna. The tuna is so much better. Tuna is the star, bro. This crab cake is delicious. Nicely seasoned, crispy on the top, nice delicious sauce on the bottom. It makes me so angry about how little mashed potato I got in the previous restaurant versus you take a look at this crab cake. And that ahi tuna right there is 100 times better than that carpaccio I had. And here we have the lobster bisque. Let's give this a try. Not as creamy or buttery as what I'm normally used to. I might be biased because I really enjoy lobster bisque. Not the best one I ever had, but not a bad one either. But you don't come to a steakhouse for this. You come to a steakhouse for a steak. So this is an old-fashioned steakhouse, the way that it has been done for years. They serve you with a hot plate. They cut the steak for you and serve it directly to your plate. And the same goes for the side dishes as well. We have our steak and both side dishes. But take a look at this steak. A very well-pronounced crust. You can clearly see here that it's cooked to medium rare. This is the spinarella dorsus, which is the cap of the steak, which is the most desirable part of a ribeye. On this side, I have the eye of the ribeye. It's nicely medium and not medium rare. Take a look at the wonderful crust that we have on this side right here, which is expected from a broiled steak. But on the opposite side, it is gray and expected because they only broiled one side, not both sides. I'm not really into broiled steak because it's missing a lot of flavor. However, the crust is nice and crunchy. It is cooked to medium rare, seasoned with only salt and pepper. It's missing a few things for me, like charcoal flavor, which I think it's much more superior than anything else. For an old-fashioned style steakhouse, this is not bad.
And are you a Brussels fan yet?
I haven't tried it yet. You want me to give you an honest review?
Please do.
Okay.
A little smokiness, a little sweetness to it.
I absolutely hate Brussels sprouts. The sweet vinegar, what is that? Sweet vinegar glaze, balsamic glaze, masks it a little bit, but it's still
Brussels sprouts.
It's still Brussels sprout, bro. That's not for me. But overall, the steak, it's okay. Time for the review. First of all, I love when I have great service. When you go out to a steakhouse, yes, you're going for the food, but the experience that you have with your server should be very important. And for that, I must say, it was delightful. That seared tuna, the taste still in my mouth, and I loved it, everybody. I'm gonna figure out how they do it because I wanna replicate it. The crab cake had so much crab. I don't know what the reviewer was talking about because I was pleasantly surprised. But in the end of the day, it's about the steak. They're only putting a crust on one side. The other side is kind of gray and sad. And overall, the steak was okay. And for that, Christner's is getting a 3.9. Locos, you are correct. Critics, I am never listening to you again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below which steakhouse you guys want me to go next, because I will be rating every steakhouse in America. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. This is royal jelly. If you've never heard of it, you're not alone. But when I first came across this, I was fascinated. This is the primary food for the queen honeybee. It's what makes her grow bigger, stronger, and live longer. As you know, the queen bee is the most important bee in the hive. She has one job: to create more bees. But here's where it gets crazy. If multiple queens are born, they fight to the death, and only the strongest survives. So this right here might just be the ultimate superfood. Now, from past experiments, I've learned that honey is incredible for steaks. First, it's a powerful preservative. It helps keep meat from spoiling no matter how long you age it. Second, it gives beef an insane flavor that everyone loves. And maybe the most important, it tenderizes the steak and it creates an unbelievable crust. So naturally, aging it in royal jelly makes sense. Because if it is good enough for the queen, it is definitely good enough for me.
So I went ahead and grabbed a beautiful New York strip. This is 2 inches thick, prime grade, and straight from Riverbend Ranch. Now it's important for you to know that this was previously aged for 20 days. They wet age it, which makes the meat extremely tender, flavorful, and delicious. But I'm hoping that this is going to make it even better. I've already told you most of the things you need to know about royal jelly, but maybe the most important one is that it's supposed to be great for you, and you're supposed to eat it in very little amounts. So that's one of the reasons I'm not overdoing it here, because I gotta be honest with you, this does not smell like honey. It is something that is almost impossible to explain.
Oh, wow, it's good. Slightly sweet, but not like honey. It's a little bit tangy like an old lime. Also earthy, kind of like reminds me of truffles. And it finishes with a little bit of bitterness in my mouth. And also extremely strong and powerful. That little spoon that I took was plenty. And now that the steak is fully covered with the royal jelly, into the refrigerator it goes for a whole week. And as that was going, it got me thinking about this ingredient, pollen.
This is the primary protein source for bees. And believe it or not, humans have been eating this as superfoods for years. Here's how it works. Bees land on flower to collect nectar. As they move around, pollen sticks to their hairy legs. Then beekeepers figured out a way to collect it. So what you're looking at right here is pure pollen. Now think about it. This is what helps bees grow strong, healthy, and survive. So the real question is, what will it do to a steak? Well, let's find out.
To keep things consistent, I grabbed another beautiful New York strip, and I went for it. Now here's the thing with the pollen. Since it looks like little pellets, they stick very easily to the steak. There's no need for a binder. It's just working great. And the smell that is coming out of this thing is quite unique. Of course, it's floral, but it also seems to smell fermented. I'm just hoping that this is going to taste fantastic.
This is starting to look like one of those gold steak from Salt Bay. Yeah, except this one might actually be worth it. You know, this stuff is supposed to be really good for you health-wise. But the real question is, how does it taste? Oh wow! It is slightly sweet, definitely floral like I'm eating a flower, and it reminds me of saffron. There's a slight nuttiness to it, almost like a walnut. But then you get a little bit of bitterness aftertaste. This right here is actually very delicious, but I have no idea what this is going to do to the steak. And honestly, that's why I do it. Because now that this steak is ready, into my refrigerator it goes for a week. Now, I probably won't sleep for the next 7 days. This is delicious.
And here we have the royal jelly. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't wait for a week. It has been only 3 days. We got deep penetration with the royal jelly, a lot more than I expected it to be. And unlike honey, this has not preserved the steak very well. This royal jelly stuff is powerful. Once everything was removed, this is the world's first royal jelly steak. And it might not look very appetizing to you, but hear me out. First, it is literally falling apart on my hand. Second, the oxidation is next level. Third, it does not matter what you do, you cannot remove the royal jelly from the fat. So no matter what, this still has a little bit of royal jelly behind. Because now take a look at the pollen. This one on the other hand is a complete different story. Even though it seems like they're still little pellets, as I start to remove them, they become a paste, almost like powder. The moisture from the steak has completely changed them. And since the pollen already did its job, I must remove all of it out. But it does not matter what I do. There's no way I can remove all of it. And on top of that, everything that the pollen was supposed to do to the steak, it did. I'm talking about from both sides, the top and bottom. This thing is powerful. And here's another one, the world's first pollen dry-aged steak. If you think the royal jelly was tender, this one is next level, literally falling apart on me. So for tenderness, pollen works. Maybe it just works a little too much. And this steak smells like graham cracker cookies. It is a wonderful smell, and I can't wait to taste it, because I went ahead and also grabbed a fresh steak. Here you can see all of them side by side. If we're talking about appearances, the royal jelly is the worst one, but that is just on the exterior. I'm wondering if the taste is going to be delicious, as I really have true high hopes. Since I really want to feel the flavor of these steaks, I kept the seasoning simple, with only salt and pepper, nothing else. One of the biggest mistakes I see whenever people are cooking their steaks is that they don't season it properly. You gotta make sure that you season this thing not only in both sides but also the edges, because now that these are ready, I'm gonna let them sit on my cooling rack for 30 minutes so that the salt can penetrate deeply in there. And that was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make this spicy cornbread with hot honey. And let me tell you something, friends, it doesn't get any easier to make. Because look what I'm using, Jiffy, America's favorite cornbread mix. And this is as easy as it gets to make, but I don't follow their recipe. Check it out. First, I threw in 2 boxes of the mix. Then you see these little lumps? You want to break them. If not, you're not going to have a good texture on your cornbread. Once that's done, I add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Go ahead and mix that up and set it aside. Next, I grab myself some eggs. You want to go ahead and beat them, almost like if you were making scrambled eggs. Then go in with 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Whisk that up real good and combine those wet ingredients. Now it's pretty simple. Make a little well on the dry ingredients, throw all of that wet mix, followed by 1 stick of butter that is completely melted. Now go ahead and mix everything together, combining all of the ingredients. Get yourself a cast iron skillet that is full of butter. Go ahead and pour a very small layer of the corn mix, followed by your favorite cheese. This spicy pepper jack just works extremely well. Trust me when I tell you, friends, because once you have completed, go ahead and pour the rest of the mix. Make sure you don't fill it all the way to the top, as this thing will rise. Now, if you want to make your cornbread extra special, cook them on your smoker. It will give a nice smoky flavor, because after about 45 minutes, check it out. You got beautifully baked cornbread. And let me tell you something, friends. My favorite part are the edges. But here is where I ran out of patience. I didn't want to wait for this thing to cool down. And if you don't wait, as soon as you flip it over, look what happens. They don't come out right. But that's okay though, because that's the beauty of cornbread. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to taste real good. So I went ahead and added some hot honey on top, cut it in smaller pieces, and let me tell you something, friends. This thing is addicting. It's slightly sweet, a little bit spicy. It's one of those things that I can eat a bunch of it. As you gotta remember one thing, these steaks went through a lot. The royal jelly and the pollen. As now that they're ready, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and throw them on the grill. First, I'll be putting a nice, wonderful sear. Then I'll cook them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them, so let's do it.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you guys think, huh?
Big steaks.
And?
Cornbread.
That's right, but not any type of cornbread. Spicy honey cornbread.
That sounds good. I'm excited.
So, here's the deal. I do have a very serious experiment going on. Some exquisite ingredients that most people have not even heard of, tried, or experienced before. Okay, well, I want your honest opinion because since these are ingredients that most people have never tried before, I want to know what it tastes like in steaks. We must let them know. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. We're gonna start right here, guys. Please dig in. Give me your true, honest opinion here. Let's dig in. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's money, dude.
It's a perfect juicy steak. It tastes so good, Gugo.
No, Gugo, I'm hungry and that's so good. I had to finish the whole slice. You can really taste the kiss of the dragon on this one. It's perfect, great seasoning.
I love it, everybody. It's absolutely delicious. It's so juicy. It's so flavorful. I mean, even when I held it on the cutting board, that thing was falling apart deliciousness, everybody. And the juice just keep on coming. Did you feel anything dry aged on this at all?
No, it tasted really good.
No? No dry agedness, nothing. No, good. This is just a fresh control steak. Because believe it or not, today's experiment, I didn't go for that long. What you are about to try next are aged steak, but only for a few days.
I like it like that. I don't like too much funk.
Let's go for the next one. Please, dig in. All right, let's give it a try. Does it smell? Sniff it first.
It smells a little old.
Believe it or not, it's not old. It's the same age as the previous one, but it does have a funk to it, and it smells very unique, I must say.
See, now I'm nervous.
Ah, you should be, Fefezine. Because this is the steak for royalty.
So it has to be good.
Pinkies up.
Well, I hope so.
Pinkies up.
All right, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, this is extremely unique flavor. I don't know how to describe that, and I'm glad both of you are here to try to help me out. First of all, it's not bad.
No, it kind of has like a dry aged taste, but not necessarily in a good way.
Okay, in a bad way?
No, it's not bad, but it just doesn't have like the funkiness of a dry aged steak that you'd want, the funk that maybe you leave to the side that you don't really want.
How about you, Fefezine? Because I got something to say.
It's not a few days, right? You said a few days.
No, I'm serious. Okay, this is almost a week, but a little bit less than a week.
No, there's no way. At least 60 days, Gugo. It's a lot of funk.
It's very funky. One of the funkiest steaks I've ever had. This one here was just a few days with this exquisite ingredient that is extremely overpowering.
It's not that it's bad. If you like your steaks aged, I guess use this ingredient because it aged your steak pretty good.
It aged too much. Think about dry aged to the most extreme way possible, and that is what this steak tastes like. But this ingredient is so extremely expensive. I don't even know if it's worth it. It's not bad, but it's not desirable. Would you like to eat that again?
If this is what I got, I wouldn't mind eating it, but I definitely wouldn't go for it again.
Well, we got another one to try, but you want to cleanse your palate?
Please,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, very good.
This thing is staring me in the face.
Spicy, sweet cornbread. If you love hot honey on pizza, get ready for cornbread. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like my cornbread moist. And this one is moist, everybody.
The crust is really highlighted in this cornbread by that hot honey, and it's a little bit cheesy as well.
Gugo, I love cornbread. This is perfect. It's sweet, it's savory. The hot honey is a perfect touch. The cheese gives it a little extra flavor. It's really good, Gugo.
Very delicious. Oh, okay. So that first one that we had was actually aged in royal jelly.
Oh, royal jelly? Like what they feed the queen bee?
How do you know that?
I mean, Gugo, I went to school.
Boom. Roasted.
It is strong, it is powerful, and if you ever get to experience royal jelly, thread lightly. But, all right, we're gonna go to the next one. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's give it a try, please. I wanna know your honest opinion.
Ooh, I mean, it has like a weird, like kind of like an old smell to it, like floral, but old.
Yes, this one smells quite unique. Well, let's give it a try, give me your honest opinion. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it's unique.
Oh yeah.
It's confusing.
No,
It's like yes, no, I don't know.
It's a bad steak, ladies and gentlemen. It tastes like I got some roses for a date and I ran over them like a couple times with my car, and then I put the petals on that and then I ate it.
It tastes floral in a way that saffron is, but way too overpowering and just not good. I mean, like that's the best way to taste it. It tastes kind of old, like slightly floral. Yeah, no, it's not good, Gugo.
Surprisingly enough, the previous one with royal jelly is actually not good. But this second ingredient, the ingredient itself tastes delicious. This is very, very good, but something happens when you combine it with the juices of the steak and you let it age for too long. Not a very good ingredient for you to age steaks with. Now, here's what I will say. If you want to experience the best thing with steaks and bee, use honey. Honey is magical, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. On today's video, you won. I'm doing exactly what you asked for. I'm aging steaks in Raising Cane sauce. After thousands of comments and requests from many of you, you will get exactly what you asked for. And let me just put this out there. If you have any insane idea you want me to try on steaks, put it on the comments down below because I'll make it happen. Now, before this experiment can actually start, I need to go inside and see exactly what this sauce tastes like for research. Let's go in and see. Raising Cane's. All right. Got the Raising Cane's. So here's the deal. I got the 6-piece tender, okay? This plate looks incredible. They serve you with a little bit of sauce, but I couldn't resist. I went ahead and grabbed an entire cup of it because that is what it's all about. I really have to figure out this flavor. It definitely has mayo base, ketchup, some Worcestershire sauce, and black pepper. I can just literally smell the whole thing. Now, what's funny is that Raising Cane's only focus on tenders. Unlike KFC, they do not have drums, thighs, anything with bone. Supposedly, it's also fresh, never frozen. It's literally just this. I mean, this is a chicken tender, and I'm not used to the breading because usually it's supposed to be nice and crispy. This is extremely flexible and not that crispy, but flaky. And one other thing that they give you is this Texas-style toast. But if we're being completely honest, everyone goes crazy for the sauce. Found that in Louisiana, they have a very simple menu on purpose to serve good quality food at its best. Lines can get extremely long. Even when I was coming in, there was a long line on the drive-thru already. Enough about Raising Cane's because we came here for their secret sauce. I'm going to try it with the chicken. Wow, that's 1,000 times better than Chick-fil-A sauce. Now I understand why my comment section went nuts on this sauce, everybody. That is delicious. It is so creamy. You can peel ketchup, mayo, Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of garlic in there. This sauce is phenomenal, and I have a feeling it's going to work out extremely well with steaks. Enough talking. First, I gotta figure it out how to make this sauce right to do this thing justice. Enough talking, and let's begin this experiment.
And in order to do this experiment right, the first thing I need to do is to figure out this sauce. Because let's be honest, you already know it's delicious. And after many trials. This is the final version and it tastes exactly like their secret sauce. Into a bowl, throw in 3 cups of Hellmann's mayo, followed by 1 cup of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 ounce of onion powder, 1 ounce of black pepper, 1 ounce of salt, 1 ounce of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of Louisiana hot sauce. Now mix that up real good, and this is Raising Cane's secret sauce. When I tell you, friends, that it tastes exactly like it, I mean it. Especially when you taste one after the other, you can really tell that there's no difference. Now that we got this sauce ready, let's begin this insane experiment. In order to have a true comparison, I must use the same beef. So I got this 7-bone prime grade rib roast straight from Riverbank Ranch. As you can clearly see, it's beef at its finest. It was previously aged for 20 days, and I can't get enough of it. Now I hope you noticed that I got 3 big portions out of it. Because if you think I'm only gonna age steaks in Raising Cane sauce, you are wrong. And I'll explain to you shortly why. Because right now, I gotta make sure I slather a generous amount of Raising Cane sauce on this one. I totally understand why you guys asked me for this experiment. This thing is addicting, it smells good, and it is a perfect sauce to go along with any meat. But the question is, what happens if you age steaks with it? Will it make the steak actually better? Or does this just sound interesting and it is a complete waste of time? Well, I tell you one thing, we will let you know the truth. Because once everything was soaked and completely covered, into my refrigerator it goes for a month. Now since I split the whole roast on 3 parts, this one will be our control. I'm not adding any sauce to it. That way we can have a true comparison if it will be an improvement or not. So into my dry ager this one goes as well, as I believe the #1 competitor of Raising Cane is actually this, Dave's Hot Chicken. Now I had a wonderful experience trying this chicken with their sauce. And even though their sauce is quite similar, it's different, delicious, and I got addicted to this fried chicken. And thankfully I figured it out their sauce recipe as well, because even though they soak their chicken with spicy oil first, in the end of the day, they add this sauce. And here's how it's made. Into a bowl, you want to throw in 1 quart of mayo, 5 ounces of ketchup, 2 ounces of chipotle juice, 1 ounce of garlic powder, 1 ounce of onion powder, 1 ounce of paprika, and 1 ounce of Louisiana hot sauce. Now mix and whisk everything together, and you're left with this. The next step is pretty obvious, and I gotta be honest with you, this sauce right here really reminds me of Chick-fil-A sauce, but we know that it's slightly different. I'm expecting it to be great, but in the end of the day, we gotta remember one thing. These sauces are finishing sauces so that you can be used as dipping, not really to marinate meat. But if this works extremely well, we are onto something, because now that this one is ready, into my dry ager it goes for a month. Once the 1 month has passed, take a look at the Raising Cane. Clearly it was not soaked all the way through, and I left this top part not fully soaked for one specific reason. If this experiment works well, you don't have to waste too much sauce. You just have to get a nice coating on top and you're good. And as I'm removing it, this seems to be the case. So the fact that the sauce did not run out and it covered the whole thing well means that you can pay $7 for a whole cup like I did in the beginning of the video and use that to dry age your beef if this works well. But remember one thing, you must remove all of the sauce out before you cook it. This is like a marinade, and it already did its purpose, so everything should be completely removed. And it definitely seems like it did something to the beef. It smelled great, the pores opened up, and I was ready to dig in. Talking about that, one important thing that you must do with every dry age experiment is to remove the outer crust, especially if you do a large roast. Once I was done removing it, check it out. I was left with 2 nice steaks. To season them, I kept it pretty simple. I went with only salt and black pepper. Because remember, we still have this one, which is Dave's Hot Chicken sauce. And the scenario is pretty similar. Since it's mayo-based, it will coat the steak nicely. I went ahead and cleaned it up just as I did with the previous one. It was smelling real good, even though once I was done cleaning, it honestly didn't have the best look. But as soon as you start removing the outer crust, you are left with some beautiful steaks. I kept the seasoning exactly as I did with the previous one. A good amount of salt and black pepper. Because now that they're ready, I'm gonna let the salt sit so that it can penetrate deeply in there. And it's perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an incredible side dish. This one is easy, simple to make, and absolutely delicious. The first ingredient is already cooked, a rotisserie chicken from Costco. You want to go ahead and take out the meat, shred them, and set them aside. Now grab yourself some corn tortilla and some toothpicks. Add the chicken, roll everything up, and secure it with a toothpick. Heat up your oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now go ahead and fry them until they're nice and crispy. It doesn't take long, as we need to make a sauce to go along with this. And I want to make it super simple. Check this out. Into a blender, throw in some garlic, followed by cilantro, mayo, salt, pepper, and a tiny bit of lime juice. Now blend everything on high, and you're left with cilantro mayo that is simple and easy to make and perfect to go along with these taquitos. The only thing left to do now is to plate them up, and you can be as creative as you like. I highly recommend some fresh cilantro and onions, followed by some cotija cheese, and of course some peppers to bring in the heat, because in the end you're left with this, taquitos that everyone will enjoy. And don't forget about the sauce. As now that we have both experiments ready to go, remember what they went through. And don't forget that I still have a control one, which we will see if it's better than regular dry age. The only thing left to do is to go ahead and cook them. And for that, first I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Then I'll cook them in indirect heat until they reach an internal temperature of 135. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them, so let's do it.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast, gentlemen, with a nice side dish. What do you guys think, huh?
Okay, there's a lot of flautas over there. I would say taquito growing up here in Miami, but I will say there's a large volume of food, so either way, I'm happy.
I'm actually excited because I am using two wonderful ingredients that I actually love, but I'm wondering, because I know it goes extremely well with chicken, will it go well with steaks? Let's find out.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, let's go right here. Please dig in. Let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's good.
Guys, this is amazing. Wow.
I'm telling you, everybody, get yourself some steaks. You're gonna be happy. Wow, this is actually phenomenal.
I don't know what's going on, but this is a fantastic controlled steak here, Gugo. This is a beef lover's dream. Delicious, perfectly cooked, medium rare. It's incredible.
We always say the same thing, but this is...
It's hard, right? After so many steaks, how are you gonna describe how good a steak is? It's good, everybody.
It's just good, everybody. I can't.
I couldn't agree more. So let's try the second. Give me your honest opinion. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, immediately I tell one thing, tenderness.
And juicy.
Yes.
The fiber is like split apart on themselves here, way easier than on the control.
Yo, that's fire. Yes, it's more tender, it's more juicy, it's more delicious.
I can tell you that it does squeeze my cheeks. It gives me that umami flavor, especially on the crust.
I couldn't agree more. You?
Yeah. The main difference I feel is like the crust is so much more pronounced, and not the actual crispiness, but the flavor of it. Like I taste the crust more, and it tastes incredible. You really get that charcoal beef caramelized beauty. It's good.
It's very good. It's very delicious. I like it quite a bit, but hold on tight because we gotta try this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And there's a lot.
Yes. Cheers.
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 That is amazing, everybody.
That was such a satisfying crunch. Perfectly crispy on the outside. And this is a thick taquito.
Sometimes, you know, when you get that little taquito, it's so tiny, it's like thinner than my pinky, everybody. It's not good.
It's a little depressing.
Yeah, you gotta get some thickness in there. But talk to me about the sauce.
Garlicky, herby, aioli, super rich, super fatty, and a perfect combo with this chicken, man, honestly.
Honestly, Guga, hands down my favorite type of sauce. That
Really?
cilantro garlic. I know that sauce anymore. He's made it countless times. It's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
It's even good with the steak, everybody. It's amazing. It's fantastic, phenomenal. Okay, let's come back to her, because let's try the last one. Because even though I like this one right here, I'm actually more excited for the second one because this is actually my favorite thing. I know that sounds weird, but they know what I'm talking about. So let's go. Well, let's find out the taste because that's all that really matters. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, the tenderness again. What's going on with this tenderness, everybody?
This feels almost like Wagyu. How crazy that splits apart. Like the steak does the chewing for you. It hits your tongue and it just splits apart effortlessly.
That is some tendernism for next level stuff, for real.
As far as what you guys are saying, it's very tender, but it has something there. I'm trying to hint out that flavor.
It's very unique and it still tastes like a steak.
Yes, it's still beefy.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like something what you might be expecting because they don't know what it is, but It still tastes like a steak. What do you have to say?
It tastes almost like a flavored salt or something because I just feel like it adds like more savoriness to the steak, right?
Yeah.
One thing about this steak is I actually lose that pronounced crust effect that the second steak had. I kind of like missed that about the second steak because that was super good.
Out of the two, which one you like better?
I like this middle one.
Honestly, the middle one as well because it had more pronounced crust and I can really feel the flavors that you added to that steak.
Fair enough. So the middle one is the winner. I actually prefer the last one, and I'll tell you guys what it is right now. I soaked both of them. This one that you guys enjoyed was actually Dave's hot chicken sauce.
What? It's not even hot.
Yeah, no, not at all, not at all. And then this one was Raising Cane's.
It's weird because this steak doesn't taste anything like the sauce.
No, it does not taste at all. I do think that it has something that it makes it more tender. It made it more juicy, more delicious. That's why we prefer it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. So as you guys know, I am great friends with Chef Rush.
Say what? I'm sorry, Chef. Put me down. Push that person up, push! Back to work! Get up!
And I actually got him right over here.
Hey, you right?
What's up, Chef? How are you, brother?
Good to see you. Good to see you always.
That's right, this is Chef Rush, a world-renowned chef, a former White House executive chef. He cooked for presidents, world leaders, and most importantly, us, all of the YouTube community. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of his videos before, but don't let this gentle giant fool you. Chef Rush knows food. I wanted him to give me an advice on what would make steaks better.
Got a question for you, Chef. I've dry-aged steaks with a lot of things. You're a chef. I would love some recommendation so that I can do an experiment and then see if you like it.
You know, I've seen all your sauces that you marinate your beefs in, but there's two that I have not seen. One of my old favorites when I first started out was Espinal sauce. Very flavorful, rich, and it takes in, I get that guarantee that beef takes in all that flavor.
Oh, Chef, I actually never done that. I think that's a fantastic idea. If I do it, will you come try it?
I'm already there.
Now at this stage, I did not realize it was not going to be only Chef Rush, but two other very important YouTubers that you know. But before this experiment began, I got one more question.
How long would you like me to soak it for, Chef?
Let's do a month.
A month, Chef?
A month.
Really?
Of course.
You want to feel flavor?
I want all of it.
Here goes nothing.
Now this is Espanol sauce, and if you are unfamiliar with it, let me show you how it's made. You start with some oil, then you go in with carrots, onions, and celery. This is also known as mirepoix. Stir that up and start to cook them. Then add some garlic, followed by butter. Now we're gonna make this sauce as flavorful as possible. And as soon as it melts down, add some all-purpose flour. Now mix and cook everything for a little bit. Now add some tomato paste, mix everything together, add some brown stock, mix it a little bit more, add some thyme, chives, black peppercorn, and bring it to a simmer until everything becomes nice and brown. You really want to let those flavors simmer and combine together. Because once you're done, go ahead and strain it, and you are left with this Espanol sauce. And I'm hoping that it's going to make Chef Rush really happy. Because here's what I'm about to do. I went ahead and grabbed myself a large picanha. This one is from Riverbend Ranch, aged for 21 days, and just perfect for this experiment. As the next step is pretty straightforward. I gotta make sure to add that sauce straight to the steak. But as you can clearly see, it will not stay. The best way to ensure all edges are fully covered is to soak the whole thing in the sauce, making sure everything is covered. As now that this is done, into my refrigerator it goes for a month. Because there's one other sauce that I love, and that would be Béarnaise sauce. It's one of the mother sauces that we all know goes extremely well with steaks. And I have a feeling that if I soak steaks on this, it's going to be something special. And if you've never made Béarnaise sauce, let me show you how simple it can be. Into a pan, throw in some shallots, white wine, white vinegar, tarragon stock, and black peppercorn. Now go ahead and cook this down. It doesn't take long. Then you want to go ahead and remove the tarragon stems. And of course, also the peppercorn. Now get yourself some egg yolks, add a little bit of those shallots into the egg, followed by a tiny bit of hot water, and start whisking. You're literally tempering the eggs. This is a crucial step. As next, you need some clarified butter, also known as ghee. So I went ahead and heated that up in the pan, because here's where the magic happens. Add the bowl to a simmering pan, because if you keep whisking and adding clarified butter, your sauce will become thicker and smoother. But there's one other important ingredient. There is tarragon. So go ahead and throw that in, mix everything together. Don't forget to season it with salt and pepper, because after you mix it a little bit more, your Béarnaise sauce is done. It's that simple, friends. This sauce is delicious, addicting, and it will go extremely well with steaks. So I went ahead and grabbed myself another picanha, and I went for it. adding a generous amount of béarnaise sauce to it, making sure the entire picanha was covered with it. Once that was done, into the refrigerator it went for a month. Once the time was up, take a look at the Espagnole sauced one. It has completely solidified, really saving and preserving that piece of meat. But at the same time, because it has a lot of ingredients, I expect deep penetration in the meat. And as soon as I cleaned everything up, holding it in my hand, I could immediately tell that happened. It also smelled wonderful, so I could not wait to taste and see how this one was going to be. After cutting it into steaks, I went ahead and seasoned it real good, with only salt and nothing else. Because remember, we still have one more, and that would be the béarnaise sauce. Now cleaning this one up, I can immediately tell you one thing. It smelled way better than the previous one. And since béarnaise sauce is mainly clarified butter, I really have high hopes for this one. After cutting them into steaks, I kept the seasoning exactly the same, with only salt. Because now that they're ready, remember one thing. I have a lot of people trying our food today, and Chef Rush likes one thing, protein. So my side dish, you guessed it, it's going to have plenty of it. Now I'm making chicken parm. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with it. It's one of those dishes that is not hard to make. But one thing that stands out the most for me that I learned from an Italian chef is that you gotta make your sauce from scratch. So I went ahead and started with some canned tomatoes, followed by basil, some grated garlic, salt, black pepper, a generous amount of olive oil, and mixed everything together. And now that goes into the pan to reduce. To finish it up, I went ahead and deep fried my chicken. And one thing that we do in Brazil is to add some parm ham, followed by mozzarella and a generous amount of Parmigiano Reggiano. Now that goes right into the oven so you can melt down some Parmigiano Reggiano right on top, followed by some bay leaves. Because this is today's side dish. And I hope Chef Rush is going to be real happy with it. Because remember, we got our steaks. And I cannot wait to find out which one is going to be better. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them. So let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Element. You've seen me use it before, and honestly, it's something I keep around all the time. When you're cooking all day, filming, or standing next to a hot grill, hydration makes a huge difference. Element helps me stay hydrated and feel my best without sugar or any weird ingredients. If you don't know, Element is a zero-sugar electrolyte drink built around research showing you might need more sodium than you think. Each serving gives you a meaningful dose of electrolytes without any artificial colors or anything dodgy. And now they got something new. Element 12-ounce sparkling cans. Same electrolyte ratio, but in a refreshing sparkling can that is ready to drink. No mixing, no shaking, just crack it open and go. These cans are built for in-between moments with 4 refreshing flavors: pineapple salt, lemonade salt, black cherry salt, and orange salt. Built for the workday, the weekend, and every sip in between. They're all great, but my favorite is the orange salt. This one is dangerous, everybody. So get a free sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase at drinkelement.com/Gugo. Find your favorite Element flavor or share with a friend. If you give it a try and don't like it, it's risk-free. Give it away to a salty friend and Element will give you your money back with no questions asked. That's drinkelement.com/Gugo or click the link below to get a free sample pack with any purchase. Thanks Element for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we have our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you guys think, huh?
Woo! I'm ready.
Be ready. Chef, this one is in your honor, okay? Because it's all about you, what you requested. I hope it turns out good, but I don't know. You know there's a lot of steaks here, but you don't know which one is which, and I want to know your honest opinion. Because it's all for you. We're hungry, enough talking, let's go. We're going to start right over there, Chef. Please, you first.
If there's anyone who can cook picanha, it's Gugo, so I'm excited.
Oh, thank you, Max. You're very kind. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Give you anything crazy? No? Not at all?
No. It's flavorful, but I'm also really hungry.
I mean, simple, but perfect.
Control, there's nothing going on. It's just that. Now we're gonna go if it's gonna go up from here or all the way down south. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's dig in.
You know what? The first one I got was small. I'm getting a bigger piece.
All right. Second one. Cheers, everybody.
Whoa. completely different.
I like that a lot.
That's dancing.
That's
It's dancing. Yeah, it's dancing.
Nick is trying to decipher what's going on. I can see in your face. What do you think?
I'm almost getting like you've taken the good flavor out of what makes you want to keep eating chips out of a processed foods bag.
It's very deep umami. MSG reminiscent, like it just.
I'm thinking of the bottom of the rotisserie chicken bag with the juice that you get on the that
like
leaks
this.
in the
That's
bottom.
a great example.
So wait. You're comparing my picanha with chicken?
You know what I'm talking about? A good way. Plus kind of that little je ne sais quoi, like MSG umami.
What did you just say? Je ne sais que? I just accepted it for what it was, but I didn't
Je ne
understand
sais
it.
quoi.
Je ne sais que?
Gesundheit.
Is it fair to say that one tasted good? And I would say better than the control.
Of course.
What was it?
Béarnaise sauce.
Béarnaise.
Yeah.
Béarnaise.
You just made it straight up traditional.
Yeah. So that is a good one. I cannot wait to try the next one. But before, let's jump onto a side dish. Because I made a side dish with protein, chef. I was gonna go carb, but I said, no, I can't.
No,
I can't.
you can't do that.
For chef, I gotta go all protein. So come over here, Max.
What a treat.
Cheers.
Nice palate cleanser. That's very juicy also.
Very well seasoned too.
It's not the best chicken parm I've ever had. What is this?
It's Brazilian style.
Oh.
Yeah, Parma hand.
You put prosciutto, right?
Yeah, prosciutto.
I think Nick needs to go back to the Food Network, get out of here, because I think that's a phenomenal chicken parm.
Where did you get that breast from?
That's a big breast.
That's a big breast.
I got a big one for you, chef.
My second bite was better.
Your second bite was better. Okay.
No.
Enough with the side dish. We got one more experiment.
How old is it?
I won't tell you if now you want to try it. Let's go. Chef, please dig in. Damn, chef, double trouble?
Two.
I think you need it.
1,
That's
2.
fine.
Okay, how do your arms look compared to his? Because it's a little depressing.
Like a toothpick.
It's bad.
Should Max and I try to guess what this one is?
You can try it, but I think after this, we will finish the video with Nick and Max versus Chef Rush on an arm wrestle. How about that?
Oh, Nick!
Cheers, everybody. Wow, it's so different than the previous one, right?
It has like a ketchup undertone.
Yeah,
in
like
a good
some
way though.
sweetness.
I like the other one better. This one's a tad on the salty side. Like Max said, I get a slight sort of sweet ketchup-y flavor. There's something else there.
I agree the second was the best, but I still think this was better than the control.
I think of 1, 2, and 3.
This isn't A1, is it?
What? Get out! You think I'll put A1 on my steak? Get out! Sauce Espanol.
That makes sense now that you say it.
Because it's
I guess.
slightly sweet, yeah. So the winner is the Béarnaise sauce, everybody. There you go.
Go! Come on, Nick! Come on, Nick, are you helping?
Chef Rush is not even trying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's no chance, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
French onion soup, the OG of comfort food. Built with a generous amount of cheese, this is delicious, especially if it is done right. On a previous video, I flew all the way from Miami to New York City and got a master class from a French Hall of Famer chef. I've learned that French onion soup, if done right, it is a flavor that everyone will enjoy, even if you don't like onions. And that got me thinking, there's one food I love more than anything else, and that would be steak. While I was at Frenchie's restaurant, I got to experience the French onion burger. That was magical. There's a reason why this burger has won so many awards. And since this thing was so good, I gotta try it with some steaks. This is the French onion soup steak experiment, so let's do it. To begin, we must start with this, the classic. Now, if you've never made French onion soup before, let me show you. It's not that complicated. There are a few steps you must take to make it delicious. First off, you're gonna need onions, a lot of them. Choose an onion that you already enjoy. I recommend yellow sweet onions. Now, you wanna cut these as thin as possible. Using a mandolin will do the job, but I'd just much rather use a knife. Just make sure you don't cry too much. There are many myths to avoid crying. Some people say chilling the onions will work. Others says that you must have a sharp knife, which I believe it's true. Many say to cut it in an open area. Others even say to cut it underwater. A few say to use an onion goggle. The craziest one I ever heard was to use a kendo trick. Another says chewing something while you're cutting will actually prevent it. And if you happen to wear contacts, it will definitely protect you from crying. So yeah, there's a few ways to get it done. But once you cut a bunch of onions, the next step is to cook them. I got myself a nice large pot, threw some butter in there, there, and as soon as it started melting, I added some oil. As then, all of the onions went in. You want to stir the whole thing a little bit and add a tiny bit of salt. You want to cook these onions nice and slow, caramelizing them gently. Just make sure not to burn it. When you think you're almost there, add in some garlic, followed by all-purpose flour. Mix that up and cook it for a little bit. We're literally trying to cook the flour here. Now go ahead and add some broth. I found that you can use whatever it is that you want. For an extra magical touch, add some Maggi seasoning, and of course some Worcestershire sauce. Then add some bay leaf and a generous amount of freshly ground black pepper. Stir everything around and combine and let it thicken up. In the end, you should be left with something like this. The smell is just like the one I had in French's restaurant. French onion soup is not going to be the same without bread. In all honesty, any bread will work, but an artisan baguette definitely does it better. I like to toast my bread. That way it's not going to be extra soggy. I add a tiny bit of olive oil with salt and pepper, and into the oven it goes. The end result speaks for itself. Now to build it, there's a method to the madness. You add a generous amount of the French onion soup on the bottom, a few pieces of bread, cheese goes right on top, set it down on a baking sheet, and into the broiler it goes. The reason you need a baking sheet is that it can overflow, and you don't want to mess up your oven. Once the time is up, you want to take it out, finish with a little bit of chives, and there you have it. My take on French onion soup. It's delicious, craveable, and if you've never had it, do yourself a favor and make some. And by the way, this will be today's side dish. A lot of times when you make French onion soup, you want to make a big batch. Usually you have leftovers. Let me show you where the steaks comes in. Because here I got 3 beautiful prime steaks. They're straight from Riverbend Ranch, which are aged for 21 days. I feel like that's the perfect time to get the tenderness and flavor desired by everyone. These are some good steaks, but we're gonna make them better. I kept the seasoning real simple because everything else comes with the toppings. After seasoning them with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, I set them aside. Now into a bowl, I threw in some of the French onion soup mix, followed by chives, breadcrumbs, Gruyere cheese, and of course a whole stick of French butter. Now you want to mix this together and combine everything. Once that's done, throw it in some clinch plastic, roll the whole thing up, and let it sit in your refrigerator for at least 2 days so that the flavor can combine. Because in the end, you are left with something absolutely incredible. This is French onion soup compound butter. Believe me when I tell you, friends, this will not only go well with steaks, but just imagine on your eggs, toast, you name it, this can go in. But I wasn't done yet. Since I have 3 steaks, one of them will be a control. The other one I'll be using this beautiful butter. And the very last one, I'll just be adding the elements of a French onion soup onto the steak. And we're gonna find out which one will be better. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook them. So let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Dow Strong. If you can only pick one chef's knife, which one would you choose? Let me show you 2 of my favorites. Same size, totally different vibes, and feeling in hand. First, the Valhalla Series 8-inch chef's knife. It's got good weight behind it, it's solid, commanding, like you're in complete control. Now, the Scorpion Series 8-inch chef's knife. Dow Strong made their own proprietary Japanese V12 Ultra Steel for this one. Completely different. Look how it just glides through. So fast, so smooth, pure precision. Valhalla, power and authority. Scorpion, speed and finesse. Power or speed, it depends on you. I'll link both below. Honestly, I keep both. Thank you, Dow Strong, for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful steak with an incredible side dish. What do you guys think, gentlemen?
I'm impressed, Gugo. This smells and looks delicious.
I think it looks good, man. It looks appetizing as heck, especially that one.
I don't care how it looks great, but the important is, how does it taste? So we're gonna start right here. Let's go. Let's rock.
Oh,
man.
Let's see if it will be an improvement or not. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
It's a lot of flavor right there.
It's gonna be hard to make that better. That tastes delicious.
There's one key ingredient that you need whenever you cook a steak, and that will be fire. It's gonna be better, everybody. I guarantee you.
We could go on and on all day about these steaks.
That's enough. We had control 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. Now let's try the second one. Let's see if there's an improvement. As you can clearly see, you see? So this is the French onion soup steak experiment, okay?
You telling us that ahead of time?
I mean, can't you tell? I mean, I think it's a little bit too obvious. Does it smell like French onion soup?
I think you need to invent a way of telling them how good this smells. Like,
I don't know. Let's see.
We need to put the smell through the screen or something.
Holy moly. Wow. Okay, let's give it a try right now and let you guys know. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
And just the right amount too, not too much.
I can still taste the beef, but like the juices ooze out like a rich, savory broth almost. That is a beautiful pairing with the steak flavor.
That's delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Having the flavor of the onion in there with the butter, I can't believe how homey it feels.
Exactly. That is fantastic. Let's see how it compares with the real deal. Grab a soup. That's our today's side dish.
Grab a soup.
Grab a soup. Grab another soup.
Grab a soup.
Yeah, but it's not any soup. This is French onion soup. All right, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
There's many different ways to create something incredible. This is just the easiest way and a cheat code for you to have something phenomenal, everybody.
This is freaking delicious, man. I gotta stop myself from cursing because this is so good. The onions are really nice, mixed well with that broth, which has a very savory and rich flavor, very deep and complex flavor. I don't know, it's not too like simple.
I wanna try something.
Oh, you're gonna put the steak in there?
Oh, I wanna try a dipping sauce. So let's see a dipping sauce, let's see. Oh my God, I should have just done that. It's so much easier to do that. Just do that, everybody. Oh,
Make a steak and just dip it.
you like?
Oh, I love it. Especially
like?
breaking the top layer is fun too.
I know. But now, let's give a try to the last one, yeah? Let's see if it's worth it, please.
How do I grab this, Gugo?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so this is what you want to do right here. Just grab it from the bottom, yeah?
Bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go, Leo. Okay, and we know you're messy. Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, with the bread.
Wow. I said that the dipping was good. This is better.
The cheesiness, the onions on top, which add a beautiful flavor with the steak. Plus the steak is perfectly cooked. Damn, Guga.
Juicy, flavorful. Wow.
The second steak had the butter, which makes it, a little bit creamier. You get that extra.
No, more French.
But the third one, the fact that you have like an extra layer, like you're adding the bread on top, everything kind of comes together. It's almost like a perfect bite of a sandwich.
It is phenomenal, everybody. What's your favorite?
I think it's this third one because it just pairs so nicely with the steak flavor. Like it's not too overpowering. You still get a good amount of the beef, and then this just added on top just takes it to a whole nother level. It's
What about
good.
you?
I think I'm going with the third one as well.
It's unanimous.
Hey!
Yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Texas Roadhouse, if you ever came here, there's one thing you will always remember, and that would be their special biscuits and butter. Their butter is just to die for. And most people that come back always get extra. On today's video, I am doing the unthinkable, which is to age steaks on that wonderful, delicious butter. The question is, how is this thing gonna turn out? I have no idea, but I'm excited to find out.
But first, we gotta make this butter, and I was shocked on how simple and easy it is to make. The first thing we need is unsalted butter. Make sure you get a generous amount. Now you can do this by hand, but if you have a mixer, it just makes the job easier. So first, throw in the butter, followed by powdered sugar, honey, salt, and vanilla extract. Now here's where the mixer makes the job easy, because the butter from Texas Roadhouse Grill is not regular butter. It's whipped butter. It spreads easier, and you already know it goes extremely well with the bread. But there's one ingredient missing, because as soon as you beat it up a little bit, go ahead and add cinnamon. Now whip that a little bit more. Once it's fully whipped, make sure to leave nothing behind, because in the end, you're left with this Texas Roadhouse cinnamon butter. Friends, this is good on anything, but let's see how well it will do with the steak. Talking about that, check this out. I got this beautiful prime ribeye. It's 2 inches thick, and it's perfect for this experiment. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's one thing in my mind. This butter is more on the sweet side. Remember that I also added a little bit of salt in here. It's a fantastic combination, but will it go well with the steak? That is the question here. From previous experiment, I know that butter aging is fantastic for steaks, but taking a leap on the sweeter side is making me nervous. Because one thing I hate to do is waste good good quality meat. Because now that this is done, into my refrigerator it goes for 7 days. Now there's one other thing that I wanted to try. This is entrecôte sauce, and everyone in social media is absolutely addicted to it. But I never had it. And whenever I do a dry aging experiment, I gotta wait a long time. So it just makes sense to do another one. Let's see how this entrecôte sauce will behave with the steak. Because let me show you how simple it is to make. You first start by melting some butter in a pan, then throw in some shallots and cook it up. As soon as it starts getting a little bit of color on you, you gotta add anchovies. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, this does two things. It brings a salty element to the sauce, but also an umami. And if you think that this sauce will taste fishy, you're wrong. Anchovy is used in many sauces, including one of the most popular, Worcestershire sauce. So yeah, cook that anchovy down and add more butter, which in total is going to be about a stick. As soon as they're nice and soft like this, it's ready. Now into a blender, throw in 4 egg yolks, followed by tarragon, whole grain mustard, some lemon juice, a generous amount of parsley, and of course the shallots and butter we just cooked. Now go ahead and blend it on high, because in the end you're left with this, a sauce that put a restaurant on the map. So that should tell you something. This has to be delicious and addicting. But again, I've never had it, so I'm super excited to try it out. So I went ahead and grabbed another steak, and by the way, this one is from Riverbend Ranch. It's beef raised in America, prime grade, and it was previously aged for 20 days. Now this sauce is not normally used like this. They just serve it to you with the fully cooked steak already. But come on now, we want to try something different. I want to see what kind of flavor this sauce will produce into the steak. Based on the smell itself, this could be something life-changing. At least that's my hope. As once I was done, into the refrigerator it goes for 7 days.
Out of all of the experiments I've done, I'm very excited about this Texas Roadhouse butter. Take a look at this, everybody. I'll be honest with you. Not much has changed, as you can clearly see. But one of the things that I can tell you immediately, it smells phenomenal. Almost like cheese-like and also umami-ness. I don't know if it's going to be slightly sweet or if it's going to be super savory. We're about to find out right now. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
Usually I do my experiments for a long time, and I'll be honest, I like to push boundaries, but this one, since it's not a full roast, it just made sense to do it for a week, and something you can try it at home, and it doesn't take too long. Just make sure that you keep it refrigerated, because as I'm opening this steak, things are looking good. A little bit of oxidation on the meat is expected, but there's one other thing that butter does to steak, and that would be to make it more tender. And by holding it on my hand, I can definitely tell you it is. Now if you think I'm gonna let all of that butter go to waste, no. I'm actually saving this butter for two things. This one right here, I'm gonna melt it down so that I can use it for basting. And the rest can be used for other steaks if this works.
That butter is getting me excited, but don't forget we got another one, everybody. Let me show you inside of my dry ager. Now this one is a very different story. Unlike the butter that nothing has changed, take a closer look. You can clearly see what is going on over here. We got a little bit of oxidation, but the bottom of the sauce still remains green. And it also started kind of like cracking over here on the bottom, which I honestly have no idea what's about to happen. And I hate that this right here then get fully covered. You see that? That's one of the things that you really want to avoid. But with that being said, it smells great. I have no idea what's about to happen with this one. We're gonna find out right now.
And here you can take a closer look. Unlike the butter, this one doesn't look as appetizing. But at the same time, the smell that is coming off this thing is very good, and usually a good sign. I always say one thing on my videos: if it smells good, proceed. Now unlike the butter, this cannot be used again. I think all of the freshness of the herbs is completely gone, and there's no way that I'll be using this to eat it with the steak after. So I'm just hoping that he introduced a tremendous amount of flavor into it, because by holding it in my hand, I can tell you one thing: this one is not as tender as the butter, but hopefully it's going to be great. As for a true comparison, check it out. I got a fresh steak to compare. So the Texas Roadhouse butter is the one in the middle, and this is the one with the entrecôte sauce. It's pretty obvious. Now I kept the seasoning real simple, with a generous amount of salt and black pepper. As now that these are ready, I'm gonna let them sit here for 30 minutes so that the salt can penetrate a little bit deeper. because it allowed me time to knock out a quick side dish. And yes, my side dish has more meat. But this one, it's super simple to make though. Let me show you. I first started by boiling some gold potatoes. As soon as they were nice and soft, I drained the water. But if you want to make good tasting mashed potato, I highly recommend using one of these. They're called potato ricer. It will prevent your mashed potatoes from having any lump, and it will also give a nice texture. Once that was done, I added a stick of butter and this other ingredient that I am addicted to, toom, which is a garlic spread. Then I added some salt and mixed everything up until it became mashed potato. Now I set that aside real quick, because into a pan I threw in some oil, followed by shallots and garlic. Cooked that up until I got a little bit of color. Then I went in with the ground beef. I broke that up a little bit with a spoon and immediately seasoned it with salt and pepper. Now let me tell you something. If you're breaking up your ground beef with a spoon, have you ever seen this tool? It's a lifesaver for me. And if you cook ground beef very often, it's something I recommend. Now this ground beef is 80% lean and 20% fat. We all know fat is flavor, but sometimes it can be a little bit too much fat. A quick trick to remove some of the fat if you want is to use a paper towel. That way you don't have to stop the cooking process and it makes sense. Now to finish this up, I added some Worcestershire sauce, followed by some peas and carrots. And as I mixed, I started getting the color I wanted. Because now we build. I grabbed a tray with a parchment paper, laid down some mashed potato, made a crevices for the ground beef, then I added a generous amount of Parmigiano Reggiano, and that beef goes right on top. Now the next step I'm taking, you can actually skip it if you want. I just like to melt the cheese down a little bit and also get a little crust on the ground beef. Because after the broiler, I went ahead and added to a serving plate, added a tiny bit of chili oil, followed by some parsley. Because this is today's side dish. I have a feeling it's gonna pair up perfectly with our steaks. Talking about that, I cannot wait to find out which one is going to taste better, the Texas Roadhouse butter or one of the world's most popular steak sauce. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them, so let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Tyfer Sink Oven. This is the first countertop oven of its kind, built with a wireless meat thermometer, so this means automated precision. I'm making this beautiful roasted chicken and basting it with duck fat. Don't forget your aromatics. And at the bottom, we're going to put some potatoes to co-feed them, allowing them to bathe in the goodness coming from the chicken. The Tyfer Sink Oven will track the core temperature of the chicken in real time and shut off automatically when it reaches the perfect doneness. Like this, look at that color. There was no manual checking, wires, pairing, or extra setup. The built-in wireless thermometer features 5 internal meat sensors, and that is what I call accuracy. Simply pick your proteins with beef, fish, pork, lamb, poultry presets from rare to well done, customized to your liking. Oh, this is absolutely delicious. It was roasted 30% faster than traditional oven, and it was very easy. It's built to handle big meals, and it has a 12-in-1 cooking versatility with a temperature range of 85 to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 fan speeds, and you can monitor the real-time internal temperature. Check remaining cook time and get alerts the moment your food is ready with the app. Thank you, Tyfer, for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check them out in the description down below. Now, let's get right back to it.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you guys think?
These are massive steaks. They look so good.
So we got a few experiments going on. I want your true, honest opinion. Let me know what they taste like. Enough talking. Let's go. We're gonna start right here. Well, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
It is always a good day when you're having steak. Steak is so much better than chicken. Would you agree? You are the chicken lover. You have to agree, Felipe. If not, you're out.
No. I agree.
That tastes amazing, Gugo. Super beefy. You can taste the charcoal flavor on it, and it's juicy, man.
I couldn't agree more. You know, the charcoal flavor, one of the things that you must do whenever you're grilling, everybody, is allow the drippings to go down and come back up as flavor. I'm telling you, everybody, there's nothing that beats charcoal. You approve, Felito?
100%. This is a great steak, Gugo.
All right, let's go to the next one. I want to know what you guys feel about it, okay? Please dig in. Let's go.
Gugo, I can definitely tell that this one had a deeper penetration from whatever it was aged in.
Absolutely. So I'm glad you said that, right? Because all of them are cooked to the exact same doneness, but obviously this one got penetrated deeply in there, everybody. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We're about to find out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
That one tastes totally different.
so unique, this one, huh?
Yeah, there's like so much flavor there.
I'm confused with all that amount of flavor and umaminess and deliciousness. I will say right off the bat, wow.
It tastes really good. I feel on this steak an added savoriness. Tastes a little bit more smoky too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. And it tastes so good with the beef.
This one is way more savory than the last one. I don't know what it was aged in, but this one definitely, whatever it was, gave it like more umami, more MSG, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
This one tastes really good.
Look at this boy talking about umami and the MSG. That was phenomenal, everybody. And the flavor lingers in your mouth. It stays there, it's dancing, and it doesn't want to go away. This is phenomenal. Now, before we jump on to the next one, which I am super excited about, we're gonna jump on right here. A little bit of Gugo style side dish, baby. Meat and potato. Does it get better than that?
It does
No.
not.
Let's go for it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, what can I say?
Wow, that is so smooth. That was ridiculously creamy mashed potatoes. That's very good.
This is a really good side dish, Guga. I mean, I can see that you put like some, I think like chili oil on top.
Yeah,
Gives it
exactly.
like an extra little flavor. I mean, the beef is really well cooked. I don't know, there's something about these mashed potatoes. I don't know what you put in it, but it has like an extra, maybe garlicky boost. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what it is that you put in it, but it's
I
really
actually
good.
put toom.
You put toom in this?
I put toom on mashed potato. I did it first time. But I tell you what, I like.
I don't know what you did though, because toom can be overpoweringly garlicky, but not here at all. You get like that subtle garlic flavor, but it blends nicely with the other flavors in here. And what I like the most about this side dish is that you got a nice caramelization on that ground beef. So you have that crispiness from the ground beef and that softness from the mashed potatoes. So good.
Absolutely. Make it at home, everybody. Easy to do. Don't leave the chili oil out because it gives a little extra oomph that I say yes. Enough about the side dish. Let's jump on here. I'm super excited about this one here. Smell it because I will tell you one thing. Ooh, I don't know. What was that reaction, bro?
It smells sweet.
It does smell sweet.
I thought I was gonna smell steak and charcoal smoked beef. I don't smell any beef. I just smell sweetness.
But not only does it smell sweet, if this works, which we are about to find out right now, you gotta be careful with the crust, okay? Because it can burn quite quickly. You see how much darker the crust is?
Oh, so there's sugar here.
Yeah. And other stuff too. But we're about to find out right now. Let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
I just felt it, everybody.
You do get hints of sweetness. I get like a subtle cinnamony flavor from
But not
this
too
beef.
much.
That's what I feel. And the other thing is this steak is super tender.
This one is not as savory as the last one. I mean, like 100% this one is sweeter than the last one, but it's not in a bad way. I mean, honestly, when we have like, whenever we've done experiments like with sweeter ingredients, normally they don't turn out too well, but this one is honestly not that bad. I mean, I'd definitely go back for another bite.
Would you guys say which one is better for you? The very last one right here or the previous one?
I would go with the middle steak because it's salty and I like my steak salty. So for me, I'm picking that middle steak. It's savory and it's delicious.
Honestly, I really like the last one. It's not what we normally have, but it's different enough where I actually really like it. It's pretty good.
It's very unique. Both of them worked out extremely well. I will say this one is Texas Roadhouse butter.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Makes sense now, right? That cinnamony flavor. When you season this steak here, you must put extra salt so that it fights the butter a little bit. This one, on the other hand, you must reduce the salt. You don't want to put too much.
Ultimately, both of these steaks are really good. It just comes down to personal preference. You like that sweet and salty combo or you like just salty, but you can't go wrong with either of these steaks.
There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.